I'm assuming Tori's massive porn download is going to be stopped as he went out to a Chinese restaurant for the evening. So we should be okay.
Lots of porn.
Well, I mean, maybe he has his torrents going. I don't know. But I think we should be okay.
All right.
No more 7-minute delays.
Thomas, say something.
Hello, my name is Thomas. I am saying something. I'm sorry, my name is Tomi. Tomi des. Arigato.
All right, Curves, your turn.
I'm saying words. These are the words that I'm saying.
Curves is basically inaudible.
Nice.
Inaudible? Sounds perfectly fine on my end. I'm sick
Yeah,
of
I can't hear him on Twitch.
I'm sick of these
I don't know what to tell
fucking streaming problems.
Tell you, I'm here.
Are you queer?
I don't know. I guess. I mean, technically, yeah.
Been thinking about it, haven't I?
It's not an identifier I would use, but it's technically true.
How about Corey? How does Corey sound?
You need to jack him way up.
Oh, jack him up, baby.
Jack me up.
I'll jack you up good.
Tom.
Jack you up so
Jack
good.
me up. Look, I got this red hood. I got these stylish.
A little bit more.
boots.
Oh, I'm jacking him up so
I got
high.
this. We got the medallion last chapter.
Oh, medallion. That's
Rescued
pretty
Uma.
good. Oh my.
We're on the fast track to getting the Soul Reaver back and
Oh, yeah.
rebuilding Kain's
All
empire.
right, Tom, turn yourself down a little.
I'm turning myself down a bit. Thank you. All right, we'll go to. I'm gonna use my normal voice so it doesn't fuck up the mix.
And now we
Yeah.
need Corey.
Yeah, Corey.
I think
we
he's.
need you.
I think he's dead. At least his soul is dead.
Turn
I
up Curves
activated
a
the
little bit
thing.
more.
Turn him up. You said up.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Kain, a murderer of you.
All right, I would turn the game up a little bit.
Turning the game up a little bit. I'll do it on the side so you don't see it.
Should I turn the game up, Thomas?
No, it's.
Right. Now, you weren't saying if you could hear me or not.
You didn't say anything.
No shit.
We can hear you now, Corey.
Thank you, Gretchen, and not Tom.
Why are you being mean to me?
You know why.
You need to bump Curves up some more.
Curves didn't say anything.
I didn't say anything. I said a few things. Hold L2 and select Berserk, and then select. Okay, yeah, I know how to use Berserk.
Do you like to be making fuck, Berserker?
All right, I would
I
say we're
want to
good.
use my. I want to
Yay.
use my jump ability, but I can't.
I made myself a chai tea latte, Thomas.
Since you were forsaken by Starbucks.
Yep.
That's when I witnessed Gretchen's first Starbucks experience with me, and we were denied.
You were
How are you
denied
denied?
Starbucks?
They closed.
So we got in line at like 6:55. We waited in line and we finally got to the screen at 7:03, and they closed at 7.
It took you that long to get through the Starbucks
It was
line that they
crazy
closed on
long.
you?
Yeah, it was crazy long for some reason.
Yeah, it was a long line.
That's a little silly.
Yeah,
I'm trying to attack this man.
you can do it.
And
I
it
So
believe
then
you.
I got excited because the grocery store we went to had a Starbucks in it.
In the same parking lot,
they
mind
were-
you.
They were closed too. So I got double rejected by Starbucks tonight.
But I did get a nice bakery donut.
You did get a good donut.
Very good.
And I've got my chai latte and some milk duds, so I'm happy.
Hell yeah. You couldn't find any Chuck E. Cheese pizza though.
Corey, Tommy, and I talked it out last night, so we're all good.
Did you hit him?
No, I just cried a lot, and then he felt bad.
You should have hit him.
Wait, did Thomas eat your milk duds?
No, Thomas
I'm still alive,
was-
you see.
No, that's how I
Thomas was-
apologized.
Thomas was totally reasonable last night, and I had a complete emotional breakdown for no fucking reason. Is what happened.
It
Richard, I
do
think
be
you
like
raised some
that
pretty good
sometimes.
points. You should talk about it again on stream.
Can we get Dr. Phil in here?
No,
Yeah,
it's just that when Thomas gets frustrated with a game, he raises his voice, which is fine.
Yeah, he always
That's
does
like-
it. It's very aggressive sometimes.
It's very aggressive, and
I
like
will
in and of
admit-
itself, it's fine.
Let me tell you a
And
story about a time I
shouldn't-
played.
It shouldn't bother me, but because I was raised in a conflict household, and my strategy to cope with that is to run away. Whenever he raises his voice, I think he's mad, and I think I need to go hide, and it makes me anxious and uncomfortable.
Tom was also
So-
raised in a conflict household, and he has the exact opposite reaction.
Yep,
It's just more
yep.
conflict.
So that's a me problem, not a him problem. But yeah,
I will
anyway.
admit that my mood does turn rather sour if I'm playing Tekken. Well, I was not playing
Worst.
Tekken last night.
Gretchen, let me tell you a story about when I played Tom in a little game called Soul Calibur.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you paid the
Okay,
price.
okay, fucking samurai. I beat him 7 fucking times in a row, and I was like, Tom, can I please stop? He's like, no, I'm gonna fucking beat you, little samurai bitch. He's gonna do that move again. You're gonna fucking do that move again.
Did you do the move again, Corey?
Oh yeah, I did it again. It was funny.
And then I beat
I
him.
actually won't watch or listen Thomas play Tekken. Listen to Thomas play Tekken. No, I really
No,
won't,
it's
because like
it's valid.
it makes me so anxious when he gets like mad or frustrated and his voice takes that tone. I'm just like, I need to run away. I need to hide. So, and it's not like I'm going to clarify this because whoever watches the stream might be like, you're in an abusive relationship. I'm not. Tom would never lay a hand against me, and he is never threatening to me. It's just my knee-jerk reaction to a raised voice.
I do want to add though, if you two played Tekken, it might start getting abusive. Like that's the line Tom draws. with Tekken. Once Tekken comes out, it gets real aggressive.
The one time I downloaded Tekken 7 because Tom was like, I love this game. So I was like, I want Tom to like me. So I'm going to download Tekken 7. And I played it with him once and he kicked
Damn.
my ass like 3 times. And I was like, I don't really like this game. But he didn't yell at me because he won. So it was fine.
Or she
You
just
okay?
kicked her dead friend in the head.
I think that was like, yeah, hey, are you okay? But her head is fucking gone. So that's
But yeah, I cut her head off. Like,
Yeah.
Hey, are you good?
You alright, buddy?
This is a big ass sword. Oh, you just cleaved her in half.
she is dead. Okay.
I'm assuming
You would
Curvelis
think
wants
this
to.
big ass sword would do like more damage, but I really don't think it does.
Do you want to play the card-based Kingdom Hearts game?
Can of Memories?
Chain of Memories, yeah. Can of Memories.
Yeah, we can do that one.
Throw me one of those 6-packs of Can of Memories.
Yeah, let me crack open a
Can of Memories.
Memories.
That sounds like a drink I do not want to drink. I do my best to forget my memories.
I'm trying to decide if we should play Dream Drop Distance, saying it's a bad game. But it's like, I wouldn't even say it's really plot necessary, because Chain of Memories is plot necessary. It's just like a rehash of the first game, though, so it's stupid.
Stop cutting the women in half.
Hey,
Look,
man,
I'm
equal
just
opportunity
doing
here.
what I have to do to get to the blood, Gretchen. This is strictly about feeding Kain.
Being such tiny little women, they have a lot of blood in them.
I know.
What is it? The human body has what, like 5 liters? 4 to 5 liters?
That was 6 quarts, but I could have been wrong.
Tom, I have to change hardware acceleration. I might drop out for a second and come back in.
No.
So fix that. Sorry,
Corey, don't do
it's-
it.
The stream is very choppy for me to watch, so I'm going to do that real quickly.
Corey, no.
Sorry, Corey.
Oh god, I'm
Alright,
a
people.
hybrid Gretchen. We're one and the same. It's like a Cronenberg film
I
over
think
here.
I'm supposed to go this way.
It's a good
I don't
hover.
really know where I'm going. I'm just sort of vibing. I feel like I'm definitely supposed to do something with this.
It won't be a Legacy
Tom,
of
I
Kain
was
game
really-
without box pushing. What's up?
I was really sad that no one liked the meme I put in the group chat today.
What was the meme?
It was a good meme. I thought it was funny, Gretchen. I didn't see it until later, of course. But...
Like, no one said anything, and I was just like, all right, I'll see myself out.
Which one
Where's
was it?
this meme?
Hold on, I'll put it in our chat.
Alright, I'm not sure what we're supposed to do with that block yet.
Did I have access to this meme?
No, it was in the Tori, Taylor, Brett group chat.
That's a pretty good meme. The fact
Yeah,
that
that's what I said. It was pretty good. I audibly laughed. Gretchen was in voice chat when she sent it.
I mean, I think it was worth like at least like a laughing emoji.
That's a sensible chuckle right there.
Yeah, I thought so.
But then
That's my
Taylor
new
instead
power.
sent a
Wow.
picture of a Nerf gun shooting range that he set up in his garage.
That man
Look.
had a child.
That man's
Yeah,
bread.
Tom and I had a conversation about that one.
Some people's goals are beyond, beyond.
I told him if he ever did that, I would divorce him, and not that we're married, but I would divorce him and file a restraining order.
Excuse me,
If
Gretchen.
Tom were to do it now, you would get married just to divorce him.
Like he would waste his seed on such a common harlot. To quote King of the Hill.
Wow, that's rude. Gretchen is not a common harlot.
No,
She's
that's
at
wrong.
least uncommon. She might even be rare.
And
Ooh.
Tom's not even. Tom's not the guy from King of the Hill. The witch guy.
I'll tell you what.
There's a witch guy in King of the Hill.
Yeah, it's when Bobby joins a Wicca cult, and they're all weirdos who play Dungeons and Dragons.
Was it like Lovius Cananus or whatever it was? The dog.
Yeah, they
boy?
want to eat lupinus, or caninus like blood, and Hank goes over there just like, son, don't you just want to get a girlfriend? It's, I'd waste my seed on a common harlot.
Oh, see, look, this is where I used that block.
I put the video of Taylor's Nerf gun shooting range in the chat
We all know Taylor is our
for your
one
viewing
listener
pleasure.
/ viewer
I
for
don't-
this channel, so you
No
know.
one wants to see that, and our audience can't see it.
Well,
shouldn't
we
see
had
it.
to.
No one needs to see that. No one needs to see a grown man, destroy his life with Nerf guns.
Listen, like, honestly, to each your own. Like, whatever brings you joy in this miserable existence that we all suffer through,
That's water.
Yeah,
for
that's
it.
water.
You
like,
dove
you
right
do
into
you.
that.
you do
Oh,
you.
I'm
But
all
like,
the way
maybe
back
don't share
here.
it with people that you know are gonna make fun of you about it.
I want to know who recorded that video.
We probably had it on
Like a tripod.
auto, whatever. No, you just like put your phone on a shelf. Have you never taken a tasteful nude?
No,
No.
I've not. It would just be lewd.
I'm a common harlot. What can I say?
And Tom's seed is precious.
Am I wasting my seed? Raiden's asking, what are we talking about news for?
I don't know. Somehow I always get into the wrong topics.
No, I think we should go
friend
back
sent
into our
us-
relationship. Let's go back into that.
Our friend sent us a video of him, like in this new setup he had in his garage, and it's definitely like he put the phone on a shelf and did auto start or whatever. And Thomas was all like, "How did he film it? Who's filming it? Was it on a tripod?" I'm like, "No, you just put it on a shelf. Haven't you ever taken like a nude photo before where you put it on self timer?"
I gotta show you, if Tom took a nude photo, it would be like a robot imitating nude photos. It would be like an AI generated nude photo.
He'd somehow have 7 fingers and
Is that delay crazy bad again, or is it reasonable this time?
it's only like 10 seconds, maybe less.
Alright, that's fine.
Probably like 5 seconds.
That's not so bad.
Yeah, Tori was really using all the internet.
You suck it down with a straw.
Tom, are you gonna go to Taylor's house and play Nerf guns?
I mean, probably in the summer. You got He's got a above ground
said,
pool. He has a backyard where my
say?
dog can run around, and he has a lot of Nerf guns. What can I say?
I did clarify to Tom that like, if you went somewhere to do Nerf gun shooting as like an activity, that's fine. That's fun because you're going somewhere and you're doing it. But like building it in your own house is next level.
What do you mean you build it so that your friends can come over and do it there?
Like I've
The
always
same
wanted to
reason
try
you build
axe
a game
throwing,
room.
but I'm not gonna like invite. I'm not gonna build an axe throwing ring in my garage. You know what I mean?
Why the heck not? Life's short, Gretchen.
I had this idea to
But I'll
make
just-
like an indie movie, where it's like a Nerf gun like fight in the park, but it's shot like straight, like it's a real like war ground. It was gonna be funny.
Oh, you mean like the paintball episode of?
Yeah, kind of like
Community?
that. Yeah. But this is like before that episode because I'm old.
Okay, so now that thing's going.
Just recreate the scene in Platoon. They're all getting mowed down. Just a bunch of Nerf bullets flying in there. People getting shot down. Dramatic deaths. Then like the next
Tom
scene,
and
they're
I
just
went
walking in the
to-
background. Like, oh.
Tom and I went to Sabres today, and we saw some good Nerf guns, and we were gonna send a
Oh,
picture
yeah,
to
this, like,
Taylor, but
This like 8-year-old had like a sniper rifle that's bigger than him. I
yeah,
like,
it
"You
was
get
like
that,
a
bro."
crazy ass sniper rifle Nerf gun. I was like, what the fuck?
It's funny. I bought a copy of Diablo 1 on PC. Pretty excited
Diablo
about-
1's a good game.
It is. It is a good game. It's in a box I've never seen before.
Didn't you already own that? I went to a Sabres with you once and you got Diablo.
I got Diablo 2, and it was missing the Diablo 1 disc. It was supposed to be in there. It had the...
Brayden, I didn't have any Nerf guns either, so don't feel bad. I wasn't allowed.
Yeah, I grew up poor. Tom grew up fucking real privileged with his Nerf gun collection.
I mean, I have a grandma who likes buying me junk.
It must be
I mean,
nice
I-
having grandmas.
I grew up,
Yeah,
I would
must
say
be nice,
privileged,
Thomas.
but my parents were cops and didn't believe that guns should be viewed as toys ever. So I
That's
wasn't
right.
allowed.
My parents
I wasn't
were
allowed
cops
to
and
have
they
any-
gave me a real one.
They wouldn't allow me to have any gun-shaped items. Like I couldn't even have water guns. All the water quote-unquote guns we did have were like sea animals.
Oh,
you
yeah,
have, like,
yeah.
a banana-shaped one or
like
something?
dolphins or something. Yeah.
What you needed to do is get a gun shaped like a sea animal, like a real gun, and just trick them that way.
They'll never figure it out.
I mean, eventually I got my license to carry, so I mean it's not like I
Are you
And this
making
is why
food?
Tom will never fuck with her.
You sound like you're not packing heat. Is that what
mean-
you were gonna say, Gretchen? I'm trying to get up to the tippy top, but I fucked it up.
were they the orange tipped ones or were they like really
you-
fake looking?
You get the orange tip ones, but then you just spray paint them black and then get shot.
And that's how you get arrested.
Or
I
shot.
don't think that gets you arrested.
Yeah, it usually just gets you shot by the cops.
It gets you shot.
It
gets-
doesn't
It
normally
depends.
get.
It depends on what color you are.
Yeah, that's. I was
Yeah.
gonna say it. Tom's not getting shot. He looks like powder. He's fine.
See, the trick to that is when you rob a bank, you paint the tip of your gun orange. Like it's just a prop, bro. And then you shoot
Then
him.
how are you? That's not really gonna help you rob the bank, Tom. That's just gonna help you murder someone. Shockingly, you want them to think you have a gun at the bank, but when you get outside where the cops are, you paint it orange. Like, no, officer, it's a Nerf gun. Ooh, just run away.
Why are we robbing a
Just
bank?
run away. Ooh.
This
I didn't know
right-
you supported the banking system so much.
Because
Gazelle.
we're
I-
poor, and in this economy, we need to rob banks.
I really hate this platforming puzzle
Yeah,
right
you're
now.
not doing
'cause-
great at it.
Yeah, Kane's just like is taking an extra step or two when he lands on the platform. I can't climb up to the top of this ladder.
So this won Game of the Year in 2002.
I think it
2003.
might have.
I don't know
Yeah.
when this game came out.
That's when Kingdom Hearts came out, bro. You can't compete.
I think a lot of things compete with Kingdom Hearts.
Was Kingdom Hearts 2003?
Okay,
Why
we
did
got
you-
up here.
Why did you want to jump up
Yeah.
there?
Well, I just wanted to make sure there wasn't anything, Corey. You know, sometimes there are these things in video games called secrets, Corey.
There's no secrets in this.
Well, that would have been a good place to put one.
You should let the developers
Secrets are no fun. Secrets hurt someone.
Secrets.
There's no secrets up here. It's literally just an empty platform.
Paint your gun.
Secrets. Checkpoint.
Yeah, Tom would never mess with me because he knows how petty I am.
And you'd kill him.
No, I could make his life a living hell without killing him. So
Just a normal man.
We're
Yeah.
just normal men.
Just sneak vegetables into his food. You'll kill him.
I'm
his
just innocent
digestive
man.
tract will explode.
I'm debating if I should get up and get those Cheez-Its or not.
Kain really do just be taking extra steps sometimes.
That's what Kain be doing.
The legacy of Kain
What are you
is
doing? Oh, you know, just
taking
some
more
extra
steps than he needs.
He's
Gretchen-
got to get his steps in.
What? This is terrible.
Just do a
Gretchen,
jump, bro.
As we watch Kain continuously die, does your concealed carry permit let you carry ballistic knives?
What is a ballistic knife?
I don't
It's a
know.
knife that
Probably
is
not.
also a gun. Well,
No.
it shoots the blade.
Exactly. It has a spring-loaded action. It has like a high-powered spring inside of it, so you could flip a switch and it shoots out the blade.
That seems unsafe in multiple
I
reasons-
think they're
areas.
a war crime, Corey.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Ah.
say it does not give me
I
permission
think
to
those
do that.
are against the Geneva suggestion.
Especially in Massachusetts. Like maybe if we were in Florida, but
Do you know the Geneva Conventions don't apply to civilians? It only applies in war. So
Again,
you know,
they're the Geneva suggestions, Corey.
well, they're not. You can be held accountable as long as the court decides.
Okay, okay. Henry Kissinger's corpse would like to disagree with that.
Rain
I mean,
saying
what
they're-
Henry Kissinger did was monstrous, Curvels, but he didn't commit them. He merely had sex with models and came up with the plans.
Yeah, okay. That makes it better. My apologies.
And also, I said they have to prosecute you. Americans cannot be charged with war crimes, and you know why.
Why is that, Corey?
Because when the Hague was created, there was a secondary creation of the of an American act that if any American gets called in for war crimes, we immediately invade. We invade the Hague.
Yup.
That's in our bylaws, so don't worry about
are
it.
you serious?
Oh yeah.
George
I mean,
Bush
I did
will
not
never
know
see
that.
the Hague.
I did not know that.
Oh yeah. It's a pretty.
I've been
you
to
know,
The Hague. It's incredible.
It's easy to invade, right?
She got in.
It's just beautiful.
Gretchen, you showed up there with a gun. You're like, you guys better not be talking about any Americans here. And they're like, no, ma'am. No, ma'am.
No, ma'am. Please don't invade. No, it's beautiful. Like, because all these other countries have gifted, like, treasures and antiques. And
Yeah, gifted.
Yeah,
I mean,
gifted.
I think it's actually gifted because it's like, they had, like, Ming vases and shit.
Yeah,
You know what
dude,
I
just
mean?
like all the Ming vases in the British Museum.
Yeah.
They were all gifted. Maybe
They were
some
all
of them were
gifted.
gifted. But,
I don't know. A lot of them had plaques, like when we went in there, a lot of them had plaques like donated by so and so in 1992 or something. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't like the British Museum where they had a whole ass Greek temple that they flew out of Greece in like the 1700s.
they brought an obelisk over once, and it sank. And they just were like, whoops, I guess. And it was only
Better
because
take
some-
another one.
No, it was only because some fishermen found it. Like the wreckage and like it was on a barge, so they were like, "Oh, is that an obelisk just floating there?"
Why is there an obelisk in the middle
But they
of the
managed to
ocean?
get it back. That's
Okay,
a
wait
good-
a minute. So I opened this.
Yeah.
I'm not
I'll have to look
exactly
that up now.
sure what that does for me. I
I'll
can't.
get the
I did all
guide
that to
open.
open that. Maybe I was supposed to go the other side on that jump.
Where's the table of contents? There
I
it
love
is.
all these Xena warrior princesses
Yeah.
that you keep going.
They're pretty great, but it's also a lot of violence against women.
I mean, they're fair game too.
Not what violence against women
it
Why
was
is the blood
just
coming out of her
women,
butt?
then maybe.
If a woman's coming at you with a sword, you can kick the shit out of her. that is equality. What the
Fair,
fuck are you
that's
talking
fair.
about?
Feminists are all for kicking the shit out of women coming at you with a sword.
Take the stairs at the top and open the door to the cell area. A single Seraphim Knight is easy prey. There's no reason to pull the levers to open any of the cell doors unless you need to feast on the shackled humans therein.
Is the official guide as snarky as that
That's
fan guide?
fancy talk.
I think you're in the right place now. Each cell.
Yeah, I think I was supposed to come in here instead of go back outside.
Does the official
I
guide
hope
call
you
you an
said the
idiot?
word therein with your pinky out.
No.
That's just fancy talk. If you
I
want
use
to
the
be
word-
fancy,
I
hold
use
your
the word-
pinky out like this.
I use the word therein a lot.
Yeah, okay.
Was it this game where the
Okay.
guy was snarky, or was it the first Blood Omen?
It was this game.
Okay.
No, it
I
was the
use-
other one.
I
It was
used
the
the
other
word
one where he was snarky.
I used the word moribund yesterday to confused looks. And then I had to look up to make sure I was pronouncing moribund right, because I had never said it out
Isn't
loud
that
before.
Is that a weapon?
It's a
No,
weapon.
it's not
Yeah.
a weapon.
Moribund?
Oh no, moribund just means associated with or obsessing over or death-like.
I
It's
see.
relating to death, either by personality or on death's door.
So there's a very good chance there was a weapon named the Moribund in one of my fantasy games.
Probably.
Yeah, okay, that's where I'm getting it from.
Is one of your fantasy games, do you mean some sort of like big titty anime game?
Probably not. It's probably Diablo or some shit.
Also, a moribund is not a cummerbund, Tom.
It's a Cumberbatch.
Oh, please help me, kind sir.
He still just laughs as he does it. It's amazing.
You know, for Cabela's, for someone who calls himself a leftist, you sure love being a blood-sucking noble vampire a lot. Is this some sort of sick fantasy?
You caught me.
Raziel is the vampire of the people. He's the proletariat.
He's the sword.
Raziel's a sword.
He's the sword of the people.
No,
think
that's my boat in Helldivers.
I think I know the word moribund from the movie 2 Weeks Notice, which is Hugh Grant and Sandra Bullock.
Okay, that's a good place to know it.
And
What-
he,
how do they-
he he uses the word moribund in his speech, and he's like, I forget exactly what he says, but he says something. It's either that one or it's music and lyrics. I can't remember, which is another Hugh Grant movie. But
Somebody has a crush.
I
on
mean, he
Hugh
says
Grant.
moribund in it, and then they give him a look like, "Did you just say that?" And he goes, "Yes, moribund." And that's the only reason I know that word.
Yeah, that's the same reaction I got. I also used the word glut 2 days ago. Same person was like, what the fuck does that mean?
Why do you keep using fancy words, Corey?
I don't think glut is a fancy word. I use glut all the time. It means a lot of.
Yeah, I know what a glut is. That one I knew, alright, buddy.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing better than saying, oh, I've got a glut of pussy, you know? Just combine those two
You can
together.
think of some better things to say than that.
I got a
Yep,
glut
it's-
of cock. That's
It's music and lyrics.
oh man.
Which is a very underrated movie.
with these hefty balls, I got a glut of baby batter, right? You can use it in a lot of ways that are very fun to
Don't
use.
know about all that. I don't like that at all.
Did you say Hugh Grant or Richard Gere? I get those two.
How do you
mixed
get
up.
those two confused?
Hugh
Just,
Grant.
just the names. I don't know why.
Hugh Grant is like the bumbling British man.
Yeah, he is in the new D&D movie. And he's in a
And he's in
movie
Love
that
Actually.
yeah, he did.
Yeah, he was in Wonka.
There's a movie that just came out with him.
Hugh
in it.
Grant was in Wonka?
He plays the Oompa Loompas.
Yes, he does.
No, he
yeah.
doesn't.
No, he does. That totally happened.
I'm not lying.
Poor
This
Hugh
is-
Grant.
No, he loves doing it. He's a fucking weird freak. He loves doing this shit. Let Hugh Grant be a weirdo. You know, he's having fun now.
There is a there was a scandal around him. I can't remember what it was though.
I think it was prostitutes.
Yes, that sounds right.
But it was male prostitutes.
No, he's just seeing female prostitutes.
Okay.
Which is not that big of a scandal, to be honest, as long as he treated them well.
Was the Callisto
And-
Protocol never cracked before?
Oh yep. He was arrested in 1995.
I
for
mean, the
receiving
only
oral sex in a public place from Hollywood prostitute Divine Brown.
Ooh.
That's a good name.
the
Tom,
only
change
your
issue I
name.
have with him seeing a prostitute is, bro, you're Hugh Grant.
What
You
does that
gotta pay
matter?
for pussy? I didn't realize Hugh Grant needed to pay for pussy.
Sometimes you want to pay, you know, as long as you treat
No,
it right. Like,
I have no problem with paying for it. I just didn't think he needed to. You know what I
look,
mean?
Travis, we
Like,
all can't get home cooked meals like you. Sometimes you got to go out to dinner.
I don't get any pussy.
Okay,
I don't
sometimes
like
you
this
have to go to the
conversation.
store and get yourself a DiGiorno's, whatever that would be in this conversation.
Oh, he's in that Unfrosted movie. That's where I saw him recently. We mentioned.
I wish I could turn off this alarm.
Yeah, the
That-
reason it was scandalous is because he was married at the time that he
Oh,
was caught with the prostitute.
Whatever, that makes sense then.
That is a little weird. Yeah, yeah.
That's how you keep it discreet,
That's-
is you use a prostitute.
Well, you're married. There's no need for that behavior.
Whatever, I'm not gonna care if someone cheats as long as I don't know them directly. Most actors are shitty people.
Yeah, that's fair.
Is that Divine Brown?
That's Divine Brown.
Oh man, I hope he paid her extra. She's beautiful for the 90s. It's not a good looking time.
No,
It was an ugly time for most
it was
people.
an ugly time.
She looks great. Wait, I hope he was arrested too.
Oh yeah, his
I-
mugshot's in there.
I absolutely hate when fucking just the prostitutes arrested. Oh, that's a good mugshot. Also, he wore he wore a short sleeve polo shirt to go to a prostitute.
It was the 90s, Corey. What do you want?
Yeah, Corey, come on. You never seen a prostitute?
I
in
kind
the
of assumed
90s?
Hugh Grant would wear a suit for a prostitute. You know, is that just me?
Oh gosh. Oh gosh.
Didn't you ever see Pretty Woman? You know, just treat her right, give her a credit card.
I've seen Scent of a Woman.
Oh,
I think
That's
I'm
sad.
not supposed. I think I'm supposed to not go around this way, but I think I can just go around this way.
Glitch it.
Don't glitch the game. This game does not
Yeah.
work well enough for you to
Glitch
glitch the game.
Thompson grew up in poverty in the eastern part of Oakland, California. She was one of 6 children of a single mother, and then herself became a mother of 2 daughters, and she turned to sex work when she could not pay an electricity bill of $100.
Yeah, that's pretty
Oh,
depressing.
that was a lot of money in the 90s, though.
Going to
Well, that
Union
is
Square
not-
in San Francisco one night, she apparently earned $1,000 in 5 hours.
Ooh.
Is that a lot for a prostitute?
I mean,
that's a
in the
good amount of
90s,
money.
when you couldn't afford a $100 electricity bill and you can work for 5 hours and make $1,000.
Right, but she's working San Francisco and in Hollywood. I feel like she should be getting premium prices, right? She's clearly working with actors and like tech bros and big company people.
You want me to,
I'm
color
mad
in
that
this
they
chat?
didn't say how much Hugh Grant paid.
I don't think that comes up in the news stories.
I wish it did.
If people
when
want to
Jerry's-
know.
Do you remember when Jerry Springer paid with a check while he was mayor?
Yeah, that's how we found
no-
out.
No, he was
In
actually
1996, she played herself in an X-rated docudrama based on the incident called
That makes
Sunset and Divine: The British Experience.
That's
That's
good.
amazing.
I'm glad she's getting paid out of it. So he got caught when he was Jerry Springer got caught when he was a city councilor by paying by check with a prostitute, which is insane to me.
A check. Do you take
My
check?
guy.
But then he became mayor after that because he was still so popular.
He
Imagine
said, "How can
imagine
I make
having
sure
the
there's
balls.
a paper trail?"
to ask a prostitute if she takes check.
It's better than asking if she takes card. In
take
the
Venmo?
I don't
90s.
know. These days, like just Venmo me, fam.
I
Yeah,
don't
no,
know.
that's how prostitutes get paid now, is through Venmo.
Yeah,
Cash
but I
App.
want a cash business if we're doing this. It's completely off the books. Cash is the best way to like avoid scrutiny in this regard.
I guess I've bought a lot of stuff with Venmo that I probably shouldn't admit.
Oh,
to.
wild.
But don't admit to it on Twitch.
That
Thompson-
I didn't say I didn't admit to anything.
Gretchen
I'm
will
just
rat
saying
you
I've
out.
done stuff that I wouldn't admit to.
You're gonna go down like Tim Allen now.
Thompson has been reported to have earned a total of $1.6 million from publicity related to her arrest with Grant.
Yeah, that makes sense.
As a result, she and her manager, partner, and father of her children, Alvin C. Brown, bought a 4-bedroom home in Beverly Hills.
Damn.
Incredible.
And she's been able to put her daughters through private school.
That's a
happy ending.
That's a very rich dick to be sucking.
These ladies have battle axes.
So yeah, like not only does she work the best neighborhood.
Whoa! Did I
but-
die?
I mean, I assume she retired from prostitution after that.
She stayed. It says she stayed in the public eye through pornography for a couple years, but then just like mostly made a bunch of money off of like publicity events and talk shows, and then obviously got out of the life. So
Good for her.
although I should say they prefer the term sex workers now, not prostitutes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree to that, but also it ruins the song from Flight of the Conchords. My favorite song. You don't have to be a prostitute.
Oh, I thought
love
you
it.
were gonna say the Guar song "Preschool Prostitute."
I would never say that. What the fuck are you talking about, sir?
Look,
That's
if
a
like
song that exists.
an interrupted blowjob got me $1.6 million, I'd take it.
I mean,
If a
who'd
fucking
blame
normal
you?
Yeah.
blowjob got me $5 and a ride down the street from Hugh Grant, I'd take it.
Wait, are you giving or receiving the blowjob with Hugh Grant? In this
Either or, I'm fine. It's Hugh Grant. He's charming, especially in the 90s.
He's very charming.
I say he has to act awkwardly British while it happens.
Yeah.
Oh dear, I'm coming right now.
Oh dear! I say.
There's what movie is it? Oh, Notting Hill, when he tries to like climb the fence and he goes whoopsie daisies, and you're
Yeah,
like,
he has
what the fuck?
He has to say whoopsie daisies as he fucking busts in my mouth.
this podcast, this game is off the rails, right?
It's our channel, man. This is what we do.
This is what we
Yeah,
do. We have
that's
fun
fine.
conversations while, fucking Blood Omen goes on in the background. It's
Just wait
fine.
until Kingdom Hearts starts.
God bless.
Wait till Tom downloads the mods.
This is how
for
you
Kingdom
make
Hearts.
good content, Gretchen.
Oh, yeah.
Talk
It's
about
either
getting
this or the
people
hot
to
tub,
blowy,
Gretchen. What do you-
yeah. It's either this or
No,
put a
I'm here
green
for
screen
it.
on your ass and put the game on your ass.
I wasn't complaining. If
I'll-
there's anyone who's all for open book, it's me.
So,
I'll-
speaking of horrible British celebrities who have been with prostitutes, because Hugh Grant's thing is very minor, even though he cheated on his wife, who gives a shit? Besides he and his wife, and I don't know if they have kids or whatever, but fucking Boy George, like, chained up the male call boy sex worker that he was with and beat him with a chain. That's
What?
psychotic. Yeah.
Did Boy
Eat 'em
George
with
go
it.
to jail?
Yeah, but it ended up being like a community service. People laughed about it, but he like physically assaulted the guy he was with, and I just like that really ruins. I like Culture Club a little bit.
Look, I can understand if it's like a fetish thing and they agreed to do
They
that,
did not
but
agree
that
to it.
doesn't sound like that was the scenario.
No, he was just much like Sean Penn with Madonna. This was not a consensual beating.
On December 5th, 2008, Boy George was convicted of assault and false imprisonment of Audun Carlsen, a Norwegian model and male escort, who initially stood for a photography session with Boy George. Carlsen claimed that he had been handcuffed to a wall fixture and beaten with a metal chain during their next meeting.
Yeah, that's not cool. Like, if you want to be tied to the radiator and beat with a chain, and like you agree to that, that's one thing. That's doing that.
Yeah,
to
you
somebody
do
for no
you boo
reason
boo,
is-
but
doing that to
consent
somebody
is
who doesn't
everything.
consent, that should send you to jail.
But also,
Like,
it's very weird if Boy George does it. Most famous for his song "Do You Really Want to Hurt Me?" Like, you can't have an ironic song if you do things like that. Like, what happens if you got the shit like that happened to you from Stevie Nicks? That'd be especially weird.
I don't know. I'd kind of be down for that.
Yeah, but I'm just saying she has the song "The Chain." Like, it would
If
fit
she's-
you perfectly.
If she sang that while she did it, I would.
if you don't love me now, you will never love me again. You know, that's the chain. It's the lyrics.
I know.
You a big Fleetwood Mac fan?
Like clockwork, Martine has appeared now that Thomas has left.
Yeah. That cat doesn't exist.
Martine!
Oh, Raiden says this is definitely not family friendly.
Yeah.
I mean, this game is not family friendly.
The sound effects when you get up are stupid.
the
Like
whip
a-
whoop.
Like an
The little
80s Chinese martial art movie.
Yeah, it sounds so. It reminds me of Kill Bill when they're doing like the homage to those sound effects.
Yeah. Like in the song.
Oh my god, it's disgusting, Curvell. You're a
Finish him.
monster.
I mean, he's been doing it all game. What was that?
Yeah, that's like one of the first moves you get.
What's that Prodigy song called? Breathe?
Smack my bitch up.
I just
No,
really don't like
not
the
smack the bitch
animation
up.
of how you drain the blood from them. It's just really uncomfortable.
Firestarter.
Discussion?
No, it's I think it's called Breathe. It's
Like, why do they move like that?
He's literally sucking them with force. Kain could probably fucking really go down
You know,
on you.
you know the scene in X-Men.
You would rip it off.
You know the scene in X-Men where the prison guard has been being fed like extra iron supplements so that Magneto can rip his blood out. It's like that.
Why are you all
with all
slow?
your
Is that
blood.
Rage?
That is a niche reference. I have not seen that movie in a long time.
Which
That
movie?
movie is the first X-Men film.
Yeah, Tom. That's the move I just got from the last boss when we last left off.
Yeah. Raid, what's the name of
Berserk,
that
right?
Prodigy song?
Yeah. It just like kills dudes, which sometimes that's all you need.
What did you say, Tom?
I was asking Raiden what that Prodigy song's name is. It has
Oh,
all those-
Raiden, no Prodigy. No one knows Prodigy.
Raiden would know Prodigy.
Prodigy's great. What are you talking about?
Tom, what's your favorite Prodigy song?
Yeah, Tom.
And why is
Raiden
it-
says, "How would I know?"
I don't know. I
Exactly.
just feel like you would know that, Raiden.
What's it called? The Warrior or something like that? It's a
I'm just gonna
later
Google
one.
it.
The later. I'm
And
pretty sure
if
it's song I'm talking about.
you
It's
love
the one I'm talking about. It's
me
called. It's on the Fataland. I'm pretty sure it's called Breathe.
This Warrior's Dance. Is
Yeah,
one of the
Warriors
later
Dance.
ones.
That's a great song.
Then you'll never love me.
And there's that
again.
song.
I just need to get on top of the crate so I can jump across this fucking thing.
I hear thunder, but there's no rain. That's a good song too.
Oh, I remember this song.
It's like the Prodigy song. What are you talking about? Other than Smack My Bitch Up.
Breathe?
Yeah.
Firestarter is the Prodigy song.
That
other
was
than
later
Smack My
though.
Bitch.
Firestarter
I
was.
Firestarter.
Yeah, that was later, wasn't it?
No Prodigy that fucking
Raiden
well.
doesn't even know who Prodigy is.
Prodigy's a great fuck.
Pro-
They're a
Prodigy-
fucking. What you call it? Industrial? It's like a British.
I would say sort of industrial. They're an electronic dance industrial, like British band from the '90s that no one remembers except
Raiden,
for
I don't know-
references on the Venture
I don't know
Brothers.
who Prodigy is either. Don't feel bad.
You would know the song "Smack." Is "Smack My Bitch Up" in a movie? Is it in?
Yeah. it's
Like-
definitely
I'm
in the
sure
movie.
it
It's
was.
in
Probably
movies.
Matrix or Blade or something. I don't know.
I feel like it's in
Yeah.
Blade, right?
That's the feel of that music. It's like the movie Blade.
If it's in anything, it's probably in like Blade.
Did I ever tell you
Blade
that
or,
for
like
first time I played
Crank or something?
Blood Omen, not Blood Omen. I played Blood Rain 2, and you get to the dance floor that like is just an imitation of the Blade movie,
Yeah.
and I just continuously played that fucking Prodigy song "Smack My Bitch Up."
Smack my
like-
bitch up.
It fits so well. You want more music similar to early Marilyn Manson?
I can't
I
help you
don't
with
know.
that, buddy.
Early Trent Reznor's better.
Yeah, that's for sure. Listen to Nine Inch
Agreed.
Nails.
Pretty
Yeah.
Hate Machine's a great album.
Yeah, so isn't that what's
listen to
Spiral?
that.
Oh,
Downward Spiral is too much of a concept album. You have to listen to the whole thing.
Yeah, that's what I do.
You want like some good quick tracks, you do like
If
Pretty
you
Hate Machine.
don't love me now, then you'll never love me again.
What the
Okay,
hell is
Miley
that?
I guess
Cyrus.
Miley Cyrus just joined the chat.
Is that what
I
Miley
hate it
Cyrus
here.
sounds like?
yeah, allegedly.
It's gotta be Stevie Nicks.
Raiden, I don't know how Pretty Hate Machine's the only Nine Inch Nails album you've listened to, because all of them are pretty good.
Oh, I'm supposed to go in here.
What's the
I don't know
shitty
how I
fucking
could've
anti-Bush
missed that.
one
That was
Oh, with teeth.
with teeth? That one's
Yeah.
not
You-
that great. It's
Even
alright. I
That
guess.
one's not that, but not that
It's
great.
not terrible. It's so like capital G is such an annoying song to me.
With the capital G.
That's
That's
two on the
the
nose.
hand that feeds you. That song's bad too.
That, yeah, I'm not a big fan of those songs. There's some good songs in that album. I like the.
Trent was just really feeling some type of way after 9/11. Okay.
Well, no, I mean, you didn't have a really good a good protest culture songs around the Iraq invasion. It's
No,
basically
because
that.
everyone was all fucked up about 9/11, so
Well,
nobody
no,
was
those all came out
protesting.
in 2004, 2005. American Idiot was like the fucking protest song for our generation, and I'm upset with that.
That song
Don't
sucks.
wanna be an American idiot.
That entire album's like anti-Bush, anti-Iraq invasion. It's so bad.
Controlled by the media.
Only Green Day I can tolerate is anything from Dookie. Anything after that I cannot do. I'm sorry.
And then you have like System of a Down had a few, but I can't take Serge Tankian seriously half the time.
What was the one I said I liked today for like a hot minute, and then I was like, yeah, I'm over it. Sum 41, Fat Lip.
Oh yeah.
I don't want to waste my time being a casualty of society.
That's society. Yeah, I'm not a big
Yeah.
fan of that shit.
That whole genre.
Casualty
is
of Society is a good line.
Yeah,
Oh, and
but it's
Nails on a
also like
chalkboard.
not a. It's a good line, but it's like kind of. I feel like it's not fresh,
Do you
feel
guys
like
remember the
it's
Dixie Chicks?
tropish.
Sure.
Yeah, the chicks.
Remember
yeah,
there's-
they're just the chicks now.
Are there another Dixie Chicks? I guess that makes sense.
No,
Yeah,
they
no,
rebranded
they-
because they didn't want to be racist anymore.
I didn't
Yeah.
think they
How-
were around anymore.
How is that
No, they're
racist?
still, they still
They're
actually do live
rebranded.
shows and stuff. Yeah, they lost a huge chunk of their audience because they were like, yeah, we're actually not conservative. Like,
What's
we don't want to
the?
be racist. Do we think gay people are okay? Like,
When they criticized Bush, they were fucking torn apart in the presses and in country music. And then they came back when everyone cooled down on the Iraq War in like 2005, 2006. And they were like, they released that fucking song, "We're not ready to make nice, you fuckers. We were right." It's so nice.
Clear my ignorance. How is that racist? Is it just like Southern?
Yeah, I mean the Dixie line, the Confederate thing.
Yeah, okay, okay.
yeah, it's.
I never once saw
I
that
don't
being a
know
racist thing.
if
But
people really complained about their
No,
name as
they
I
a
mean,
just
being
band, but they were
proactive is always good.
I think they just
they
said it
wanted
against
to
it.
just and same with
did
like
with-
Lady Antebellum. Like her name
That's-
in and of itself isn't racist, but
That's a little different because she that band, I guess, came out and said, "Oh, we're gonna change from Lady Antebellum to Lady A," and then it turns out there's already an artist called Lady A. She's a black singer,
Yeah.
and Lady Antebellum was trying to sue for the rights to use that name. So it was kind
yeah.
of it's kind of.
I mean,
shitty.
I just mean the fact that she had to get rid of antebellum in the first place. I get that it is a very heavy word, but it connotates just a period of time.
Raiden says a couple of months ago, YouTube was recommending incel core to them.
What the hell is incel core?
I don't know what incel core is. It's just emo, isn't it? Like that's just what emo music is.
It's probably it's probably just emo hating on women music is my.
That's just
guess.
what the 2000s were for emo, like actual hardcore emo with the screams thrown in. That shit was so anti-woman.
My my YouTube recommendations are like Bill Withers and like 80s J-pop music.
Mine's mostly video games, historical documentaries, and 80s songs.
Stay with me.
I understand what an incel is. I just don't know an example of a song that would be incel core. Unless it is specifically music made to be in that genre, or it's a after the fact
Dude,
rebranding.
TikTok has broken the youths.
TikTok? That I don't. So that Chinese
yeah,
bullshit.
Yeah, the algorithms have turned the youths all into little Nazis and
Okay, Grandpa.
little fucking women hating freaks.
I don't know. When I was on TikTok for several months and it was nothing but serotonin and laughter. So
Yeah, I mean, if anything, that just says the youths. Like, you can't blame TikTok for that. They're going into it.
Yeah.
If pe-
No, the algorithm. I do think the algorithm, at least on YouTube, does push right wing content.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you have to watch those
No,
videos
you don't.
to be
You don't.
suggested those videos.
I was
Yeah.
not suggested those videos. I tried
Rebels, I
TikTok
think you
for a
need to
bit as
stop
well.
watching your.
It sounds like you're watching
The
right-wing
right-wing
content
videos.
on TikTok.
You gotta
I
unsubscribe
don't
from Tucker
even use
Carlson.
TikTok. I don't know. I don't actually know what TikTok. I know on YouTube, the algo.
I have
pushes it.
a happy story to share if we want to subject change.
Yeah, do it. Let's hear it.
My friend just texted me a story from February about a mass police canine who found a missing 12-year-old girl after tracking the scent for over 2 miles in freezing frigid temperatures.
What a pup.
That's pretty cool. We like
And
that.
this is my favorite part. Deputy Chief Richard Mills told the newspaper, Biza is a good dog.
I think I'd earned her
End
a
quote.
good girl pet.
I'm like, you couldn't say anything more than that. Just she's a good dog.
Yeah,
I
she's a
think
good
that dog deserves a promotion.
I don't think they give promotions to dogs.
It should.
So honestly, the dog could probably be the chief of police, as far as I know.
Well, she joined the police in 2022, and she has her own Instagram account, Biza, and she was selected as Miss December in the Massachusetts Vesta Dog 2024 calendar.
Who's
I fucking
rating
hate-
these?
I hate every bit of this like PR nightmare for police departments. Why do the dogs need a fucking best dog?
I
Because
like dogs,
Nobody
Corey.
says anything nice about the police ever, but everybody likes dogs.
That is
Even
true.
people who hate the cops, if the police dog does something good, will be like, "Oh, it was nice," and police will take any bit of good press they can get in the year.
I've had many good
Raiden-
interactions with police officers
Raiden,
despite
where-
how I feel about the institution. I have been scared to death of every police dog I've ever fucking seen in my life.
Yeah, police dogs are terrifying.
Raiden, we all have our own journeys, so you know.
And yours should start with watching only Journey on YouTube, and that way you only get Journey recommendations.
Fuck Journey.
Mm,
I know, it's not a very good
yeah.
band.
I don't know. I think police dogs are so cute, little
No, fuck-
vases.
no, they're scary as shit. Fuck that.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
It's because you guys have drugs on you.
I grew up getting to meet the canines when they weren't like in job mode. So
I've had
I'm a little
family and
biased.
friends bitten by police dogs. I don't trust them. They're
I mean-
monsters.
Did they deserve it, Corey?
I mean, probably, yeah.
That's what I'm saying here.
I mean, when I say deserve it, no one deserves to be bit by a horrible police dog. But did they break the law in such a way that you had a dog put on you? Yeah, probably. they were kind of asking for it.
I mean, I've seen cops use dogs on people for very little reason.
It's
before.
riots. Riots are a big one in Boston. Whenever there's like a big sports riot, that's when the dogs come out. Dogs and horses.
Who let the dogs out?
No one says
Cops
that.
did.
The
cops
horses
did.
mostly come out just for show now.
Yeah.
There's still horses around
Like
the Boston
they only
Common.
really bring the horses out for like special events, and then yeah, Boston Common. But
Yeah,
it's like
Where the fuck am I? Didn't I start this level out
My-
here?
I don't remember. it all,
so
it's the
apparently
same.
back in the day when my mom was just starting out as a trooper, so this was like I don't know, the 70s, the 80s. She was on the horse patrol, but back then they just got like donated horses. They didn't like get nice horses, so she had like a donated old racehorse that was really
Oh,
like
Shit.
like jumpy
Where's
and
the dogs
neurotic.
now?
So they would get startled, and
No,
like the
that's a
horse would just
demon, I
take
think,
the fuck
Tom.
off.
That's pretty great.
So she was like, "Yeah, I was doing beach patrol one time, and fucking the horse got startled by something and just took off for like over a mile through the woods. I came out scraped, my hat flew off, like I was covered in cuts." And she was like, "Yeah, I didn't really like the mounted unit back then because now they just have like big ass lazy draft horses that are like big teddy
He's got
bears, you know."
fucking-
Corey, any
But-
tips for the fucking horrible bone demon?
What's up
Yeah,
with
I
the
was looking
bone
that up.
mosquito?
Trying to find where bone. Okay, let's see. A cutscene shows a knight being stalked and killed by a flying demon. Okay, it's not
Sounds
very
like
creative
you
name.
need some bone.
When control
armor.
returns to you, block the demon's attacks. Curvels, did you try blocking?
I did, but he spat gas at me that like ate
Did you
half my
I'm
health.
blocking.
I know. It's just that's the fucking. Pick up the knight's axe if you need a weapon. If you see the demon rear its head back, dodge left or right. Its venom is deadly.
Yeah, it hit me with the venom. and I wasn't ready
That
for
is the
it.
only
you-
advice it gives.
Can you do
Okay.
miss mode and just skip?
No.
There's no mist to turn into. You have to have mist nearby.
Yeah, I can't just miss for no reason, unfortunately.
All right, Raiden. If you want to see a police dog, you have two options. You go to a city, or you become a serial killer and you wait for the dogs to look for the cadavers.
Yeah. Start a cult and wait for the ATF to set the dogs on you.
Yeah, but cadaver dogs aren't police dogs bitey police dogs. Like, they're trained differently.
I mean, I'm sure, but it's still a police dog, and he gets what he wants.
True.
Yeah, don't knock it till you try it, bro.
I
Oh my god, I finally hit it.
have
that
actually
thing's-
had several dreams of Thomas being a serial killer.
Dreams.
Too much true crime, Gretchen.
Not like dreams I want to happen. Like,
Yeah, no,
Weird
that dream
dreams.
that dream was Tom's not. Like he's got real Dexter energy to him.
Yeah, I can't deny that.
I don't know. I don't see Tom as murderous.
Did I killed it? I don't get no blood?
You heard it here first, folks. I'm not murderous.
Give me that
Only when you're playing
blood.
Tekken.
Yeah, that's a different story.
I could see you weirdly snapping and being like a Tekken serial killer, but besides that,
Tekken
Tom
murders.
starts losing in Tekken and killing all the people he loses to.
Well, I mean,
Curbs,
given
I'm proud of you
Tom's-
for beating that monster. That was
Yeah, that
tough.
thing was horrible. The fucking demons in the Blood Omen games are nasty little bastards.
I think you have to go down the other path.
Yeah, I was just looking for goodies.
If Tom was a Tekken serial killer, given his record of wins, he might not be very successful.
Can we talk about this vehicle design?
It's very steampunk. I can see the steam
Henry-
coming out of it right now.
How is
Henry
the
Ford
roof
made it.
attached?
Hopes
I
and
don't
dreams.
think I have to fight this thing, but
I like how it turned its venom at you when you did that.
yeah.
It has seeking venom.
This conversation just makes me think of that old YouTube video I love called Action Figure Therapy. You want to kill people and not go to jail? I said, fuck yeah, who don't? You afraid of the jungle? I ain't afraid of shit. I've been wanting to go to the jungle ever since I seen that Predator film.
That is a good line.
It's
Brayden,
like
you-
not a very funny video, like you don't really laugh watching it, but for some reason the fuck yeah, who don't line just stays in your brain and you use it the rest of your life.
I remember
These
people not go to
things-
jail. I'm like, fuck you, who don't?
Are nasty. I don't even know how close we are to the end of the chapter.
I'm
And I
in
didn't
the
fucking
guide right
save
now.
after I killed it.
I'm in the guide right now, and it looks like you are still quite a ways from the end of the chapter.
Yeah. was
I
kinda
love
getting
my
that
job.
feeling. It doesn't help that this one weapon I get from this guy breaks by the time I'm pretty much done fighting this first demon.
They're probably
The
demons.
weapons do give you extra damage.
Use Fury and Berserk as another tip they're giving here. Those are really just kind of basic. It's
Yeah.
dodge, venom.
That like use Fury, use Berserk is about as good a tip as telling me to block his attacks, you know.
That's funny. Block the attacks, dumbass. What are you doing?
Yeah,
Use the
dude, I was
contr-
trying to block the attacks.
Use the controller.
block? Ew. I
Oh, he's
just don't
full
like
of
the
blood.
animation while he sucks blood out. I just don't. I don't like it. I miss the non-graphic animation.
Where
Of
it was the
Kain
same
in the-
thing, but like it was pixelated, so
Yeah, and they weren't like moving during it. They just sat still.
Raiden, you should try to play good people in video games. That's what I always do, is try to go for the almost as best ending as possible. Unless it's hard. Like in the first Dragon Age, when I found something too hard, I just made a deal with a demon. And I was like, that's good enough. You know?
Please help me, kind sir.
see, look, he's sitting there trying to ambush me while I snack on these guys.
Can you just not go near him? Like, just avoid him?
No, I just triggered him. I mean, I wasn't trying to trigger him, but
I love that your sword clearly doesn't block those, but it
Yeah.
does because video game magic.
yeah, like he's clearly still hitting me. Yeah, especially with that double
Like he's
swing.
stabbing you in half,
Yeah,
but
Sword blocks all.
That slow motion is terrible.
it's not great.
I
No sleepy.
can't help it. I got like an hour of sleep last night.
I blame Grover.
I blame emotions. I blame being a woman.
That's your excuse for everything.
Another one.
Yeah, Gretchen, you can't use that all the time.
Raiden, you need to let us know when you're streaming and we can come in and heckle you. And then
Yeah.
that way you won't be bored.
Yeah, you do actually have to let us know, because I'm not on Twitch.
How we do it is we get Gretchen and Corey in here and have them ramble on about their weird topics, and they kind of make the stream for you.
I can't tell if that was a dig or a compliment.
It's a compliment.
I think it was both.
It was like
That's
a
really-
50-50.
That was a backhanded
It
compliment.
was a
sounded
dig.
like-
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
I don't know, Tom. Have you tried being interesting? It would help you out.
Yeah, I got nothing.
Yeah. that's
So
what I
this
thought.
I got a
this
dog.
chest here would buff my weapon, but I don't fucking have one because they give me one at the start of the chapter and it's broken already.
Hey, Curvels, you know what? Isn't it ironic? Don't you think?
A little too
What do you think
ironic.
that is?
I
That's
don't
a-
like that. Whatever that is, I don't like it.
That's a wiggle orb.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan
Oh,
of
you got
the
yourself
way
one of
they-
them.
Ooze
Oh, whoa,
orb.
I was there. I got rid of
Why is
that.
it green and pulsing?
You
Yo,
see,
Pooh Bear, why are you trying to go in the stump? You gonna
That-
visit a rabbit? Come on.
you see that? That's a problem.
I was thinking about it.
You should probably get a second monitor. That's pretty standard for 2024.
I mean, you should have 15 monitors.
Let's go
Oh
to
my
a,
God.
Let's go to a Goodwill or Savers or something. I get
Oh
one
my
cheap.
god, is there another one?
I like that fucking.
Yeah, but I had Berserk
super
to
slap.
start the fight, so.
It's a good super slap.
But I
there.
don't have a weapon, so it's not dead yet.
It's dead now.
Yeah.
You got there. You're doing good.
You should
believe
always
it.
have, like, at least one monitor have, like, green text code going down the screen.
Of course, that's how you know
Yeah,
if there's a
even
blonde
if you
lady
just
with
have
red
to get
dress.
like a Matrix-style screensaver,
Oh, yeah, that's the way to do it.
yeah, it really goes a long way.
You can get a DVI HDMI adapter. They're like maybe $5 on Amazon.
Oh, look, there's another one of these green demon sacks.
You're,
I wonder
you're
if they spawn something like a weird egg.
Yeah,
I
try
don't-
getting one.
I don't think they spawn anything. I think they're
But there's
just
like a
visual.
spider web next to it, so maybe it's like a giant spider.
That
eating-
man is clearly alive in there.
I think it's.
Yeah, he's
I
getting
think
eaten.
it's the demons
Yeah, I
that I
think-
was just killing. I think it's how they.
Yeah, spider-like
He's getting
limbs.
dissolved.
Oh, I found a weapon. Now we're gonna run back over this chest real quick and buff the weapon.
Here's a little one, bro. Amazon's an amazing service. I bribed my sister with the earbuds to make me some thumbnail borders and
I hate
next day
seeing
delivery,
earbuds.
even on Easter. I love that Bezos. He said the thing.
He said the law.
Help me, kind sir.
They just, they opened up the old audio library, huh? Didn't really put a lot into
Yeah, they
it.
reused a lot of it.
I mean, they recorded hours of new voice dialogue for this game.
Oh, they did. I think it's like an
Oh.
homage more than like a cheap out.
Yeah.
A
I'm
lot of
actually
it's
really tempted to order some clothing on Amazon, Raiden, but just feel like it's not gonna fit well, and I'm just gonna have to then go to Kmart and return it, and not Kmart, Kohl's and return it, and that's like a
Yeah,
whole.
I
ass
was
trip.
gonna say, where the fuck are you finding a Kmart 20 years in the past?
There is still one Kmart. I think it's on like Guam.
Remember that time we went to did we go to New Hampshire or Maine? But we stopped at a Kmart in New Hampshire and it was the most depressing place on the planet.
I remember we went to a Sears once and we made fun of Taylor because he buys his underpants there.
Yeah. They do love Sears. It was weird. He's like a dad in the fucking 70s. Like, why do you love
I
this?
low key miss
so much.
Kmart.
I've never
we
been
had
to
a
a
family
Kmart that was
tradition.
nice.
We had a family tradition growing up that the day before Christmas Eve, or even Christmas Eve, the women in the family that were around would go to Kmart for midnight shopping.
Where
And
was
we
Kmart
would
for
buy
you?
like, I don't know, this was years and years ago. And we would buy stupid tiny little shit to put in stockings for people, and we would get like little stocking stuffers, and then we'd go to the diner in Worcester that was open 24 hours. So That was like our family tradition. I think it was the day before Christmas Eve, and we would go till like midnight and shop, and then go
And the
get.
men would go hunt while women go gather at Kmart.
It was
As
just
per
fun, and like
design.
there would be one DD, which was usually me because I was the youngest and I had my license. But they would all get fucking trashed, and they would bring like cups in the car of like wine, and they would bring the booze into Kmart and just be absolutely trashed while
That's
I'm
against the
DDing.
law.
So I don't know if
She
y'all
is the law,
noticed.
Corey.
I don't know if y'all noticed, but right before I started this segment with the guys in the door, the help me kind sir guys, I picked up a sword and I buffed it with one of those rare weapon buff chests.
Yeah.
And then came in here and there were 2 enemies. And
Why?
killing those enemies broke that buffed weapon.
That's fucking bullshit.
Well,
These guys are getting
I'll be right back.
nasty.
I want you to get your money back.
They're
I put
having
the-
a bad time up there.
I put the action figure therapy video in the chat and a picture of 3 of my cats dead in front of the fireplace.
Not actually dead for anybody listening, like dead as in cat napping out.
Dead as
Bro.
in DED, dead.
Yeah. Not DEAD. No cats have been harmed in this cat cuddle pile.
It's more of like a cat conga line.
Hmm.
Would you say this
You're getting
is the
really
dark...
good at fighting them, though.
Would you
Yeah,
say this
they're-
is the Dark Souls of this game series?
It honestly it does feel very similar to
Oh, don't kill that guy.
no,
Let him
I want him to distract the demon. He's way easier to kill than the demon. I'm gonna go drink some fucking
Yeah,
blood.
you should have
Fight
gone
this
defeat
guy.
while that thing fought.
Corey just asked me if I wanted wine. He has Yellowtail Marlowe.
No,
What a-
you
what a-
don't want that.
What a choice, man.
Yeah, that's a bad wine.
You will wake up with a screaming headache if you drink that wine.
I'm drinking it right now, so we'll find out.
Oh God, Thomas, why?
Sweet wines always, yeah, sweet wines always give me the worst hangovers.
It's not also sweet. It's like something about. It's not just sweet. It's something about sulfates.
Something about
Something.
cheap ass wine.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. Like cheap wine has more sulfates or something in it. I don't remember what it was. I read an article on it once.
Oh, Toby, should we buy a $3 chuck?
Yeah, I don't mind $3 chuck.
Ew.
I'm still mad about that Barolo.
Oh yeah. Don't trust that
Still
guy's
fucking
opinion.
mad about it.
We should go find him and just like have him.
Just beat him up. That's my serial killer trigger. Bad wine recommendations.
It's a very white girl reason to kill someone.
Have you met
It
Gretchen?
is. I was just
I
thinking
mean, if it was a white wine, yeah.
I like most white
But it-
wines. I'm more picking
It's
red
like
wines.
dirty, earthy Italian red wine, which is not basic white bitch wine.
that. So I think
Thomas
these demons
Thomas drinks basic white bitch.
are
wine.
Hilden demons, or they're working with the Hilden.
I drink Moscato.
Yeah, basic white bitch wine.
Those are Hilden demons.
They look Hilden.
Yeah, they
That's
come
what,
from
like-
eggs.
That's what like college girls drink when they're trying to like be cool and say they drink wine.
Yeah, she's not wrong, Thomas.
I have no regrets. Who the fuck am I
Listen,
trying to
Moscato's
impress?
At least you're
fucking-
aware.
Moscato's fucking delicious, like as a
Yeah.
little after dinner dessert wine.
There's other
but-
wines you can
My-
broaden your palate, Thomas.
I drink a lot of wine.
Tom, what's
I
your...
did
Yeah, but Thomas
Gretchen.
isn't. Thomas isn't very like anti other wines. He just knows what he likes, and it's Moscato. So like
Yeah.
he'll try other wines that I give him. He just doesn't really like them.
Tom,
I
what
like the
sorority are
big
you
bag.
pledging, or
I give him max.
Pi Alpha Kappa. Raiden, I am not a huge alcohol person, but I do love a good glass of wine and a good fucking margarita.
Okay, Gretchen, I have seen you destroy a bottle of wine on a stream. I don't know about
I just said I'm not a huge alcohol person, but I love a good glass of wine and a
You
good
said a glass. I
margarita.
saw you fucking like deck the wine. Like I cannot drink with that regularity. Wine especially. That's like one glass. I'm done for the
I mean,
night.
I don't do that regularly. I house a bottle of wine, I would say maybe like 3 or 4 times a year, which I feel is a reasonable amount.
How's a bottle of wine? I've never heard that turn of phrase.
House it.
These
This is really getting me.
these Italian 4-cheese cheeses are pretty good.
Is it good?
Yeah.
Is it leaving your hand all cheesy or no?
Yeah, I brought a napkin.
Proud of you. You know what you should get is just like the wet ones, wet wipes.
Oh,
Yeah, keep it-
commitment for fucking eating cheeses.
Not really. They just come in a tube like Clorox wipes, and you just leave them somewhere on your desk.
I know. I have no work.
Just bring your dog over to you and just like tell her to get to work.
What if I told you?
I mean,
Yeah, it's
Raiden,
happening
if you were
right now.
drinking nasty whiskey, then yeah. But there are some decent whiskeys that you can drink straight.
I like Irish whiskey. I can drink all right. Scotch. I'm a big fan of. Those are also not things I would pound.
You hate gin though, right?
Gin is
Oh
disgusting.
God, I hate gin.
I don't mind gin.
Oh.
I like hard alcohol. I don't like beer.
Gin and vodka, I will not drink.
Tequila's my
Gin is medicine.
Gin is, I don't even know what gin is.
It's meant to be mixed with fucking tonic so you can avoid the malaria.
Yeah, I'll take tequila. I'll take rum.
Oh yeah, man, tequila. I don't like rum
But
that
mostly-
much.
mostly
There's some rums I
tequila.
can take. Jack Moore goes to Captain Morgan's. Terrible rum. Disgusting.
Honestly, Raiden, it's better for you. It's literally poison, so.
Yeah, just don't drink.
You see, I'm
I
Irish.
mean, you can
so-
drink. Like, you do you. Just, do it in moderation.
Yeah.
Don't do
And if
any
you can't-
drugs or
if you
drink.
can't do it in moderation, maybe avoid it.
You should do neither, and you should become hardcore straight edge and just beat the people who do them.
You remember when Taylor was straight edge?
I don't know what I did. I did something.
Oh, speaking of drugs, I experienced a first today.
This is stream appropriate.
Thomas and I were at the Savers in Worcester.
We are
and-
on stream. Remember, whatever the story goes, it is incriminating.
I mean, I know nothing about these people, so Thomas and I parked in the Savers parking lot, and I was getting out of the car, and I was like, "Oh, the people next to me are like sleeping in their car. They must be like so tired." And I looked closer, and the woman had a straight up needle in her hand while she was asleep, and I was like,
oh yeah,
"Oh,
she took a little H nap.
they're not sleeping."
She
And,
took
like,
a
the-
little nap.
The guy next to her was passed out, and I just stood there for like a hot minute, like processing what I was seeing. And then the whole time in Savers, I was like, Thomas, should I call 911? Should I call an ambulance? Like, what if they're overdosing? Like, I don't know what to do. I don't have Narcan in my car. I should get Narcan in my car. Like, what should I do? And I'm worried about them. And Tom's like,
What did Tom say?
Tom was like, you're not a city girl, are you? I was like, no, I'm not. I don't belong in the city.
Let me
And
tell you
Tom was-
about. Let me tell
Tom
you
was
about
really
the-
nice because he was like, do you want to call an ambulance? Like, we can call an ambulance. And I was like, no. And then he's like, I'll do it for you. And I was like, no, it's okay. And then when we went back out, like, I stood next to their vehicle staring at them to make sure they were breathing. And I was just like, they're still breathing, I guess.
Let me tell you the time I went to visit Tom in Seattle, and he was going to take me to the Goodwill that was somewhat located by where he was.
Which is
From
still the best Goodwill. Facts.
And as we were walking, we were near Nicholsville, I think, Tom, the fucking
That
shanty
is-
town.
That has been demolished.
Thank God. But as we were walking, there was a man just like slumped over, needle in hand, on the sidewalk, back resting against a chain link fence. And Tom and I in unison just stepped over him and kept our conversation going. Like, I've seen this before.
That's fucking wild to me. That's
He's just-
wild.
I mean, he just cooked himself up a hot load. It's like, it's like having a hot pocket outside.
I don't know. That was like a first for me, and I'm still like, I should have called an ambulance kind of thing. Like, I do not belong in the city.
Here's the
I-
thing: is
yeah.
those people they're gonna be doing that.
No,
No
and that's
matter
fine.
what,
I just
yeah.
didn't want it to be like an OD situation, and I could have done something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, but
I
you know
had
what's
that
even
weird.
worse, Gretchen? If they weren't ODing and you like fucking disturb them, they get real agitated. Or if they did OD and they get revived, they immediately get angry.
Yeah,
Well, they're
but
high,
it's,
bro.
being angry is better than being dead.
They don't care. They, you don't become a junkie if you don't have at least like a little bit of a death wish.
I mean, I don't think that's
Like-
true. I think when you start out, you don't have a death wish, but then the drugs
I
fuck
don't know
up
if you
your
shoot
brain
up in your
chemistry.
car. If you're you might be pretty far down the junkie track. You
Ye-
might be promoted to junkie like superior.
I don't know. I guess I just have a belief that like anyone can turn it around at any point, and I know that's naive.
Oh
and
no,
stupid, but
I
They
agree.
absolutely can, but at that point, they were probably absolutely fine just shooting up in their car.
Yeah, they were
Yeah,
probably
and
having a
that's-
great time.
listen, that's fine, but like I didn't want that on me. Like I could have done, like I didn't want to read the news tomorrow and be like 2 found dead of overdose and
It's Worcester. That ain't making the newspaper.
and know that I could do something. You know what I mean? Like I just
Yeah, that's
I'm
I
sorry,
get
Tom's
that.
response was so callous. I love it.
like that's like I'm making it about me, right? I'm making it like I didn't want to feel guilty, but like it's true. I don't know. I just
When you know enough junkies, you kind of know when they're probably fine and when they're not. I mean, fentanyl has made this worse.
But I
It's
don't
been-
know any junkies that I know of, and I've never really been around that. So it's like I'm the one that would be like, I don't know. I'm the one that would
The
be Narcanning
overconcerned
everyone,
white
like
person in the
left and right, just Narcanning everyone in the face.
Let me tell you, I went to school with many a junkie. And sometimes they are the most annoying people, not just because they're junkies, but because they really like the junkie lifestyle. It's like, oh man, let's listen to some Alice in Chains.
Hey,
Like-
fuck you, I love Alice in Chains.
I mean, come on. Do you have to? Do you have to be the stereotype?
I don't know. I just feel bad. I feel like a lot of like I am one of those believers that it is very much like a mental illness and they need massive amounts of help and they end up doing all this shit that they don't want to do because of it, and I don't know.
Yeah, but they also have the freedom to do what they want to. You can't just like
Yeah.
if they're not actually OD.
No, like I didn't want to call the cops. I didn't want to, I
That's
didn't want to
another
like
thing. I don't
I didn't
know.
want to get them in trouble. I just was like, I don't want them to overdose and die in this Sabres parking lot kind of thing.
The point of the story is that I got a copy of Diablo for PC.
Thomas, get fucked.
Was this in Worcester?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it Savers in Worcester?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we gotta go, Tom.
It actually wasn't too bad. Like, it's big. It has a good amount of stuff.
Plus, you can get heroin pretty easily, apparently.
I mean, it's Worcester.
Oh
You can
my
get-
God.
You want to get
Stop.
some H?
You can definitely get heroin in Worcester.
Stop.
I mean, it's near the one we went to in Middleborough. Middleborough one's probably better, though.
You mean Marlboro?
Is it Marlborough or Middleborough?
I've never heard of Middleborough, so
It's
I'm
definitely
assuming
it's definitely a city
Marlboro.
in Massachusetts, but I might be
Middleborough
wrong.
is a place, but I don't know where it is compared to Crevel's. What's going on there?
Doing cranes,
I feel
bro.
like I'm supposed to be picking that thing up over there.
I mean, you have a
Looks like-
crane,
and then
so
moving it.
you gotta be
It
doing
looks like a
something
crane.
with it.
Yeah, it looks like it is trying like a crane game.
The claw.
That clown. I have not seen that movie since theaters. Is
Hold
Toy,
on, let me get
does
the
Toy
guide
Story
out.
2 hold up?
I have been chosen.
I've got
Toy
like
Story
this
1
big
holds up. I
machine.
haven't seen Toy Story 2 in
Oh
approximately
wait,
20 years.
I got
I
something
have
over
not
here.
seen a Toy Story outside of the movie theater. I've seen all of them in theater.
No, none of you commented on the cute cat picture I sent, and I'm. pretty
The
happy.
3 levers correspond to left, up, down, and right, respectively. Pull the lever left to move the crane towards the rock pile. Pull the center lever, and the crane will pick up a stone. Now pull the right lever, and the crane.
Okay.
I'm drinking my wine out of a Boston Bruins mug. I don't know what that
You
says
are
about me.
classy.
I don't know what that
I
says
have
about
to
me,
get
but
rocked through.
I remember
here.
one of the first times I came over you guys' apartment and I wanted a glass of wine and I was like, where are the wine glasses? And Thomas was just like, what? Wine glasses?
you mean the bottle? You have it in your hand.
You mean this mug?
You know,
How do
I was like,
operate
yes.
this crane?
look at this,
Drinking wine out
look
of
at
a
this
coffee
bougie
mug.
bitch and her fucking inability to drink wine out of a mug. A Boston Bruins mug.
It's like drinking wine out of a solo cup. It's like, what have I become?
Hey, they're the top of the Atlantic division right now, so.
Listen, I have like a full matched set of glassware. Like with separate glasses for whites and reds.
I
So,
do not.
The rock pile, move the crane to the rock. Ah, here's the other crane operating station.
Here you
Okay.
go. You got there, buddy.
Yeah.
Now we're cooking with gas.
I was at the wrong crane.
Now we're cooking with gas.
So we gotta
Now we're
operate this
firing on
crane
all
first.
cylinders.
Before he gets my
Yeah, so
references.
first we're gonna grab some rocks from this pile.
That's right.
I do get your
The
references.
claw.
Paul.
Thank you, Corey.
Wow, look at that rock. It's a good rock.
It's a beautiful rock, and then
Put
we're
that
gonna
in my
send
front
it,
yard.
We're
Remember
gonna
that?
send it through the machine.
Remember that orphan breaks free from the snow beast, or was it a wolf, and leaves his sister for dead? And
What?
Santa saved her. It's a good movie.
I was a bear.
Was it a
So
bear?
Yeah.
that big ass rock that you just picked up, I have a really big ass rock in my front yard as like a decorative piece.
Mm-hmm.
It's the
'cause where they
contention of
built
the
all our-
neighborhood.
Well, so where they built all of our houses is like solid granite, like most of Massachusetts and New Hampshire and Vermont and all that solid bedrock. So they had to do like blasting and shit to get it all out of there. And
Yeah.
some of the rocks they pulled out were huge, and we got a really big one put in our front yard as like a decorative piece. And we came up to like see the property one time while they were building the house, and the rock was in our neighbor's yard after it
Oh
had been in
no!
our yard, and my parents were like, excuse me, that's our
That's
rock?
Our rock, yeah.
And had it moved back to our yard, and it started like a whole feud with our neighbors.
This is some white
'Cause we
people
were
shit
like,
right here.
We literally wanted this rock, and they were like, oh, we thought you didn't want it. And it's just like, we had it in our front yard. Like, we want this rock. It was like
The coveted
very
rock.
hotly contested rock. But
Having grown up poor in a city, if you heard two of your neighbors were fighting over rock, what would you think?
Gretchen does not live in a poor neighborhood in a city. I assure you that much.
No. I am very firmly middle class, arguably upper middle class.
Okay, Corey, I put a rock on the conveyor belt and sent it through. What did I do wrong?
Okay. After you pull, I'm going by step here. So after you do that, pull the center lever to drop the stone and head for the conveyor belt. Pull the lever at the glyph box to start the energy flowing. Once the rock is pulled through the hole, pull the lever to redirect the energy to the door. I assume you did all that. Run through the door and turn the valve on the wall to direct the energy to the second conveyor belt. Walk to the corner, and when you see the rock approaching, pull the lever to shut off the power to the furnace before the
This is
rock
a lot of
enters.
steps. What the fuck?
Wait,
Oh, you gotta turn it off before the rock gets to the furnace.
I have to turn this off?
Yeah.
Yep.
But the rock's already in the furnace, so you gotta go get another rock.
Yeah, you gotta do it again.
Hang on.
This is a complicated process.
This is really
Yeah.
complicated.
Hang
Also,
on.
no one
Does this open
still
the
has
door?
commented on this cat photo, and I'm
I thought we
offended.
talked about it earlier.
Is it in the chat of this video?
Yes.
Oh, then I can't
We're
see
gonna
it.
leave that off.
It doesn't need to be on, right?
I don't think it does.
Going to Raiden's comment about Toy Story. I saw Toy Story 4, and I thought it was a pretty good movie, but it got like ragged
was a
on
great
pretty
movie.
hard. Yeah, people did not like 4.
No, everyone loved 4
I
and said it
think-
was one of the greatest movies ever made.
Yeah,
What are you talking
They
about?
said that
Thomas?
about 3. People love
No, they
3.
said that about 4.
Not my.
Oh, they said about 2.
Yeah. My circle of news did not like 4. I thought it was a perfectly fine movie.
Who the hell
Just
is
say,
your
I don't know, general internet people. I don't fucking
Toy
know.
Story 4 has a 97% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Oh, I agree. I think it was a good movie.
Yeah, everyone thinks it's a good movie.
3% are people in Tom's circle of news.
I mean, Pixar
Literally
and Disney
everyone
are
said
kinda
it was the
separate things.
greatest movie.
What the hell Tom's talking about? Most
Okay,
people
so we
love
put
that
the
movie.
rock on the conveyor belt, and
Oh,
Because
man.
it's grooving.
because Toy Story 4 is where they have the scene where they're all about to be melted, and it's like you're sobbing in the theater.
That
And then
was
they're
3.
saved by the that's 3.
No, that was 4.
That was 3. Where they were all about to go into the furnace. That's 3.
I'm pretty sure it's 3. Yeah,
Because I never saw 4.
that's when the pink
Huh.
bear was doing it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The pink bear was 3.
All right, Thomas. I retract everything I said. You were right. I was wrong. It
I
was
think
Toy
you need
Story
to
3
express
that everyone said
Yeah,
was the
people
greatest,
love
then.
3. I mean, 3 is a good. I like 3 too. I like all the Toy Story movies. I have no
Alright, so
problem
the
with them.
furnace. Oh, the furnace is on again.
But people are really down on 4. 4 was it's kind of a nothing movie. Nothing really happens in it. But
Make
it's
sure the furnace is off.
was the
before
fun.
the rock
Turning
gets
it off now.
I'm just generally not a
I
big
don't think I
Pixar
saw
fan.
4 then.
4 is just fun. I think I have the 4K Blu-ray of it.
Now it should
The
go
rock-
through to the end over there without being destroyed.
Raiden, what is your
There
thing?
we go. Oh
Yes.
my goodness.
Don't ask Raiden what his movies are,
Why?
because you're gonna get some fucked up movies. Cannibal Corpse being one of them.
Cannibal Corpse is in a movie. That's a band.
What's the movie? Cannibal Holocaust. Thank you.
Raiden
One where they
feels
kill a
feels
turtle.
called out.
I don't
I
think
mean,
anyone
no,
makes
no,
Yeah,
any
you
Raiden's
did
just
call out
getting
Raiden pretty
Raiden
correctly. That was pretty
is getting
correct.
ready to drop some films. Look at this well. Well means well. Let's get a list going.
Okay.
Well,
Okay.
cracks
Now,
knuckles,
hang on.
whips
Hang
out a
on.
list.
This should do a thing.
I'm pretty sure he's a big fan of the Serbian movie.
Wow,
Okay.
that
I think
was
it's
an
called Serbian
explosion.
film, Tom.
Whatever it is, you know the movie I'm
It's
talking
film.
about.
It's film, but yes, I know what you're talking about. I know the film of which thee speaks. See, the problem is these puzzle segments take a long ass time, and then you need blood, and then they put you in combat.
I need you guys to talk to me as if you were pawns in Dragon's Dogma.
Master, are you shut the fuck up? Is that good?
Please
There wasn't enough
help me,
old-
kind sir.
There wasn't enough old English in that.
Were we going to shut the fuck up, Master?
Good job,
I
I
Kain.
love my job.
I knew
They
it
say you want to kill people and
That
not
was
go
the
to
most
jail.
asshole cutscene I've ever seen.
Yeah, dude, this guy, we
I
fucking
don't.
blew
I don't
up
think
the
I like
wall
Kane's
and-
newest outfit.
It's okay.
No, I kind of like this one.
It's like a
I
sneaky
like
snake
seeing
one.
his. I like seeing his face better, like
Yeah,
his
man.
hair and all that. Like I don't like the hood.
Mm,
Personally, I liked it when he was shirtless.
Puppet
Yeah,
Master Trancer's Demonic Toys Battle Royale. I don't know if that's
Demonic
like a.
toy.
I
That
don't
is
know if
such
that's
schlock.
a single movie or title or several movies without a comma.
Demonic Toys is a movie about. It's Demonic Toys. Puppet Master is also a movie about evil toys.
but there's also like Puppet Master Demonic Toy crossover film.
What's the Lawnmower Man?
Oh
That's
boy. Pierce Brosnan's in that movie.
Pierce
What?
Brosnan?
Yeah, it's Pierce Brosnan, isn't it?
Stop saying his name wrong.
No. I refuse.
He always calls him Pierce Bronson. I'm like, who the fuck is Pierce Bronson?
This is getting confused with Charles Bronson.
Am
He's
I?
confused with. he's getting confused
What
with
happens
Death Wish.
in the Lawnmower Man?
A man gets trapped in virtual reality or electricity or something, right?
Yeah.
It's been
Ba-
so many years since I've seen The Lawnmower Man. It was very bad. And there's a sequel.
Oh, the sequel was
Okay,
great.
but like, what do you mean he's trapped in electricity?
It's a very special man gets sucked into VR. He becomes like kind of a VR god, and they have to go stop him. I can't remember the exact plot, but it involves a bunch of like people going into VR to stop a guy who is
mentally
Yeah.
challenged?
They say no. Pierce Brosnan takes a mentally challenged guy and makes him smart with VR.
Yeah, okay, yeah. It's been 25 years since I've seen that movie. My memory is very foggy. I remember the second one having the line, incest, the game the whole family can enjoy. And I always remember that because it was a terrible line and kind of funny at the same time.
Satan guide my cock.
Satan, God, my cock.
Guide my cock.
What is that from?
I can't remember that goddamn, please.
It's from brosis.swf.
Roast Swift.
Brosis.
Which is a horrifying thing that Thomas sent me, and I still for some reason talk to him.
It's
Yeah,
fucking
Tom,
funny.
Tom sends some weird shit sometimes.
Look, Brosis on
It's
Twitch
just
is
old
a
internet, man.
classic.
We have limited things to
Brosis
have
on
fun
Twitch
with.
is a classic.
It's like Kiko Man being the best fucking video.
Yeah.
Tom, are you the one who sent me or continuously quoted fucking the butterfly effect at me?
Yeah. Blood on my knife or shit on my dick. Yeah, it's a great line.
It's not a great line.
What is it?
He's in prison, and like the king of the prison was like, I want either your blood on my knife or your shit on my dick. It's
I
funny.
kind of like that.
It's a funny
Okay.
line.
I'm not super okay with that.
Yeah, that's a little.
I'm super okay.
That's a little aggressive.
That's me.
Listen, if you're putting your dick in a butthole, I mean, you're taking that chance.
He's using a knife to threaten sexual assault against Ashton Kutcher. That's the creepy part.
Oh yeah,
I
that's
mean,
creepy.
it's not a good
But the line
situation.
itself, the line itself is
Gretchen
funny.
says, "I don't like people threatening people with sexual violence, but when they do, they should do it like this."
Should do it fun. Yeah.
As long as they make it funny.
I hate to break this to you, Aiden, but both of them are bad movies.
Wait, what doesn't exist?
I guess he's denouncing the existence of Lawnmower Man 2, but I mean, neither of them are good movies. I also had the Super Nintendo game when I was a kid, and I didn't hate it.
They made a game about the movie?
Yeah,
Made a-
it was a side
they made a
scroller
game
like
about
Contra like.
How have I never heard of this movie?
I don't
Sounds
know.
pretty good.
You weren't watching movies in 1994? I don't know.
I mean, I wasn't
My,
allowed to watch our movies until I was 16.
Was it
My
R or
half
13?
brother had the game for the SNES or the NES or whichever console.
It was
came.
only
Oh, I just immediately walked right into the water.
No,
Oh,
that's
yeah,
like-
curves.
That seems too
It does
shallow to have actually lasting effect on you. I'm shocked that actually killed you.
Yeah, I didn't even see it. It was that shallow. I want to buff this weapon though.
Cannibal Holocaust. What happens in that?
Oh boy.
They killed a real life turtle.
No.
No,
Turtle?
I hate that.
Not only did they do that, the people who made the movie went on trial because people assumed that they actually murdered the actors. And part of the reason was the director said, pretend you don't exist anymore. It will help sell the movie if people think you were actually murdered during this movie.
That's like the Blair
That's
Witch
fucked up.
Project.
Yeah, but they didn't go on trial for the Blair Witch Project because, you can't just bring the Blair Witch in.
Yeah, and they also didn't actually kill any animals while making the Blair Witch Project. They
That's good.
actually
I hate
killed-
that. A lot of, to be fair though, a lot of older movies they actually like killed.
Yeah, that's why they have it on
Real
most
animals
movies
in.
now that no animals are harmed in the making.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you have movies like fucking Apocalypse Now where they decapitate the bull in the sacrifice, or Willy Wonka. Really dark shit, man. Real dark fucking movies.
I'm slipping up here.
Yeah, you got wrecked.
We
by that.
cannot
Like,
start this late
I remember-
again because I am so sleepy right now, and I gotta
I
get to
agree.
the end of this chapter.
I forget which one, but it was one of the Friday the 13th ones. They like legitimately kill a snake in it, and I almost was just like, I'm never watching this movie again. But
Yeah.
That guy looks like he's doing aggressive push-ups.
that
Cannibal
sounds about
Holocaust
right.
is like a professor goes to South American country to find some journalists that went missing. He brings the footage back, and they watch it.
Here, let me
But,
help
like,
you out. It's
why
made by
is it-
Italian, so it's not worth
Why
your
is it
time.
Holocaust?
That's just the name. It's made by Italians. It's made by Italians. That's all you have to say.
It's an exploitation film. It's literally
But
just
like,
supposed
they-
to get your goat. Like,
Are they supposed to? Are they putting cannibals into like?
No,
Camps
it's just
and
it's just
making
the
them
word
work
cannibal
and,
and the
like,
word
murdering them?
Holocaust. That's
yeah,
it.
you're
Alright.
thinking way too much about it, Gretchen.
It's made by Italians.
Why didn't I stop making fun of my
God.
people?
Mamma mia!
There was we were at the grocery store today, and there was like a tofu or a seitan brand, and it was like traditional, and it just had like a dapper guy in a jacket on the front, and then there was Italian right next to it. And it's the same guy with a huge mustache. It was so good.
Yeah, Italians did make some awesome shit back in the day. They also made garbage. Some of the worst movies ever made are Italian.
I love Italian
mean,
movies.
arguably
Italians
some-
are also notably
arguably-
great at fascism.
Some of the best and worst movies ever made are
Well,
American
I mean,
too.
they invented fascism.
That was the bit.
Did I watch
I don't know
one
if
of
they were-
Mussolini.
They also weren't great at it, though. I mean,
They looked fabulous, though.
Arguably, some people really kind of made it their own. Another group of people.
Yeah,
But
that's
they
true.
looked
but like,
really fabulous.
you know, there's something to be said about doing it first.
Did I watch Hobo with a Shotgun with you, Corey? I watched it again recently, but I can't remember who I watched it with.
I did not watch Hobo with a Shotgun. The most, I don't know, did we watch Leprechaun recently?
Yes, we did. I think Gretchen was there for that.
movie.
Yeah,
No, I haven't watched that with you yet.
we watched, it might have been Alex. We watched the Vegas one. Was that 2 or 3?
Leprechaun.
that one was
City.
racist against Irish people.
Yes, it was.
When he craves potatoes because he's turning Irish. I love that.
That sounds like Tom, though.
Yeah.
That's true.
I mean, you wait, you don't crave potatoes?
Tom loves potatoes.
I do.
But I mean, he gets bit by the leprechaun, and the leprechaun's blood gets mixed with him. So he's turning into a leprechaun. And he starts doing a bad Irish accent, and he starts craving potatoes.
So it's just me. Bad Irish accent, potatoes. For our viewers out there, I'm half Italian, half Irish.
So a walking.
I'm just Boston as a person.
You're from Quincy. We've been over this.
I'm not from Quincy, motherfucker. I just happen to live here.
Okay, well, don't say you currently live there. You're gonna be doxxed now.
Yeah.
Your
Look
enemies.
up Thomas Fitzpatrick and see how many fucking pop-ups come up in the fucking city of Boston. There'll be a few.
Just miserable. These fucking demons are the worst.
I ain't the
Roach,
only one.
You can do it. You can do it.
Italians did make
I don't
Troll
know,
2.
can I?
Can you grab them?
Troll 2
I
is
don't think you
a
can.
Troll 2 is more watchable than The Room is. I'll give it that much.
No.
Because The Room is funny
No,
when
I
you
can't grab them.
watch the clips of it, but that's an hour and a half long movie. These clips are like
One of
5 minutes.
One of the Trolls movies is actually like really fucked up. I forget which one, but it's like their enemy is like eating them.
Yeah.
Eat them. They're eating me too. Oh my god.
Which, like, when you're making a movie for kids, like maybe don't have the enemy eating you.
Are you talking about like trolls, like the little guys with the hair?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's not what we're talking about.
Oh.
We're talking about
Hey,
trolls from the 80s. It's a horror
this is the
movie.
80s Trolls. There's an original Trolls that is actually more sensible, and then they made a Trolls 2 that is just bizarre. By the way, Gretchen, you need to listen to me. 'Cause
Nilbog?
Nilbog is goblin backwards.
I think
Yeah, better.
all of the troll movies were independent of each other and were just renamed.
Oh, that's the thing with Italians, right? They just steal shit, right? They steal movie titles, like the monsters they are.
Zombie?
You get, yeah, well, Zombie here, but it's fucking Dawn of the Dead 2.
I mean, they've been stealing since the Romans, so.
Hey. I like that
'cause
one
all
we
they did
watched
was
though.
steal like
That's-
almost all of Greek culture.
The Italian movie we watched where they're in the movie theater and there's like a vampire breakout or what the hell it was. That was alright.
Raiden, I did watch the Trolls 2 documentary, and all I got out of it.
Y'all need like hobbies.
I do have a hobby. It's watching the Trolls 2 documentary.
I have
Thank you.
I have a hobby. It's called shitting on people on the internet.
And everyone in that movie is deluded. Everyone is psychotic.
Puppet Master seems like a Corey movie series.
What movie series?
Puppet Master.
Puppet Master? I've
Yeah.
seen Puppet Master.
What
I
about
don't know how-
Phantasm?
I have seen Phantasm. I don't remember. These are movies I saw years ago.
Yeah, exactly. I've seen them so long ago. Toxic Avenger I do like. I like Trauma. In terms of edgy trash movies, Trauma probably does the best ones.
No, I mean anything by James Gunn, and I prefer his non-Trauma movies. Trauma is too fucking juvenile.
Yeah, I mean they're
Curbs, you're
definitely
killing
a
it
niche.
right now.
And they're certainly
I know
bad.
you're tired, Curbs, but you're doing really well.
Yeah, but Curbs, you can keep going, bro. You got this.
He sees the code.
He sees the light at the end of the tunnel.
Or these things are nasty.
He's like, I just want to go to bed.
Okay, Raiden just admitted to watching all 11 of the Puppet Master movies, the mainline Puppet Master. I didn't know there were
11?
fucking 11 movies.
11 of
Are
them?
there are apparently offshoots as well?
I thought there were 5 of them. What the fuck?
Spin-offs, that's the word. Spin-offs.
Oh my god.
Well,
this
yeah, there's
kid.
like Puppet Master versus Demonic Toys. I think there's a Puppet Master versus the Evil Bong too.
I felt
Yeah,
there was a bunch
yeah.
of sequels to.
There might even be a Puppet Master versus the Evil Bong too.
What's
as
that?
well.
That Jean-Claude Van Damme movie? Universal Soldier?
Small Soldiers?
No. I'm pretty sure it's called Universal Soldier. There's like 5 sequels to that movie or something. It's
I
crazy.
don't know, but
Of course,
There are.
nothing to do with Jean-Claude Van Damme, but it's just funny.
this,
Universal Soldier 4 or 5. People really like that for its fight scenes, and I was like, I didn't know there was more than one of these fucking
Yeah,
things.
exactly. It's one of those things you're like, there's 4 of them?
so we're now at the game, part of the game where it gets like just
Oh, the puzzles.
yeah, like there hasn't been a lot going on really. Like just like the enemies have been getting kind of harder, but now like they're introducing like silly puzzles. They're like timed and shit. So that's I think this juice, it's got to go up the tower and then it's got to go across, and I have to like get
Rebels?
there before it does.
I have to let you know that Raiden says there is no Puppet Master versus Evil Bong movie. However, there is a Ginger Dead Man.
Ginger Dead Man versus the Evil Bong. I
Ginger
know
Dead
that
Man
about.
is a good
Ginger
name.
Dead Man is pretty good. Yeah,
That's a good
I
name.
like that.
Is there a Ginger Dead Man versus Puppet Master?
I enjoy a good pun, and Ginger
just-
Dead Man is.
I
is
just
a good
watch
one.
Child's Play. That's what I watched. It's much more sensible.
See, now I have to go back over there
Yeah.
and do it again.
I think you
because
have to do it
fucked
right when
up.
it's coming towards you.
Gary Busey, huh?
Oh,
Is
dude,
it-
if you've never seen Gary Busey Pet Justice, I highly recommend that show.
Is it Gary Busey pre or post motorcycle accident?
It's Crazy Busey.
Okay.
This crazy pun names reminds me of my favorite porn movies.
The
Why don't you
pterodactyl.
list those for
Like
us?
I love not the movies. I should clarify. Like porn movie titles.
What's that
always,
TMNT one?
Always get me. 10-inch Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Like
I tried to
it's just
find it. I
so-
could not find it.
They're so good. Like I love cheesy ass porn movie titles. Like they just bring me so much joy. Like Womb
What-
Raider is a classic.
That always
So-
makes me think of
So good.
something else.
Here, I've got a list
Bro
of
Swift?
Here are some apparently real porn films that are joke titles. Ass Ventura, Crack Detective. Dawson's Crack. Dr. Buttlove, or How I Learned to Stop Clenching and Love the Plug. That one's amazing.
That's a great
That's pretty
one.
good, man.
How I Learned to Stop Clenching and Love the Plug.
I love Night of the Giving Head.
That's a good one.
Drill Bill.
Is that a pegging film?
God, I hope so.
Edward Penis Hands.
Yeah,
Sounds
that's
okay.
The Bone Ranger.
Oh,
Bone
here-
Ranger's
That's a good one.
Here's a good one. E.T. the Extra Testicle.
Ooh, I like A Few Hard Men. That's a good one.
That's pretty good.
Everyone I did last summer.
What was the one for Pulp Fiction? Pulp Friction.
That's
I like
okay.
I
that one.
fell and I missed my opportunity.
That's-
I hate this puzzle.
Yeah, that sucks.
Bro, because you like you don't really get to choose where you land. Either you land or you don't. So I landed like right on the edge, and Kane just like be taking steps.
I'm sorry. Meet Joe's Black Cock. Meet Joe's Black Cock.
That's just so blunt. It's like not even creative. That's why it's funny.
Gangbangs of New York.
Carvels, maybe this will cheer you up. Muffy the Vampire Layer.
That's pretty good.
How about Throbbing Hood?
It works in multiple levels.
Saturday Night Beaver.
Okay. Okay, that's pretty good.
How to
I
Lose a
love a
Guy
good
in 10
Saturday.
Gays.
I love a good Saturday Night Beaver.
Slutter Island. That one's just totally obscure.
Do it now.
so
Do it
good.
now.
40 Gays in 40 Nights.
Okay. Okay.
The Da Vinci Load. I love
I
Uh,
love
Hope I didn't
that
do
one.
that too early.
Laid in Manhattan.
Oh, that's good.
That's good. Yeah.
Okay.
Very straightforward.
Village of the Rammed.
And
The
now
porn,
it's gonna come over
the
to
porn
this
identity.
one. The porn identity.
God, I love it. I love it so
So
much.
these all actually exist. Like,
Indiana Bones and the Temple of Boobs.
hey.
All that.
That
all
sounds like a
that to
Thomas
open
movie.
this door.
Yeah.
We're saving.
That guy just got fucked up.
Yeah, it's okay. We're gonna use his demise to wound the demon.
Now you're working together.
Yeah.
Down on Abby. That's just Downton Abbey, but it's a lesbian porno. I like
Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Balls.
that's good.
Harry Stoner and the Sorcerer's Stoned.
Wow. He blocked my berserk.
Terms of endearment.
Legally Boned.
Okay.
Goodwill Humping.
All right, that's fun.
Miss, I don't get this one. On Golden Blonde.
What's the movie?
I don't know. What's the movie for that?
Yeah, I don't know. 51st Orgasms.
Eh. That's a stretch. What was it called?
White. On Golden Blonde. White men can't hump.
I mean, that's pretty funny.
Shaving Ryan's Privates.
Crocodile done me.
God, I'm just gonna die again.
The Texas Vibrator Massacre.
Oh, so God, I'm gonna piss myself. How Stella got her tube packed.
That was good.
Oh.
Oh, I love them so much.
Are we just gonna let them duke it out for a second? We'll
Yeah, just let
figure
them
out what
fight
the
it.
fuck we have to do.
While we do that, Crevells, do you want to read or watch the Joy Suck Club?
The what?
How about the Loin King?
Nutting Hill.
Free My Willy.
Inspector Gadget.
Sleeping with Seattle.
A Few Hard Men.
I like that one. That's a good one.
Oh God! Wet dreams may come.
Also, Field of Wet Dreams.
Oh,
A
this
whole
one,
field of them?
this one's got me at mixed feelings. But Big Trouble in Little China.
That's funny. That's obviously a BBC film.
Planet of the Gapes.
Oh God!
A whole planet of them. Everybody, you go there and everybody's just like, "Hey, what's up? Check it out." It's
Varsity
just like how they
Blows.
greet there, you know. And just be gaping.
Okay, can we just change the channel name right now to the Hunt for Pink Cunttober?
That one's a stretch.
I love that.
It's so good.
Yeah, it's very funny.
What's this Crow remake that's coming out?
Creamer versus Creamer.
That's pretty
It's
good.
got Skarsgård in it.
Legs wide shut.
What?
I don't know how that one works.
Well, they need to do eyes wide shut. I
Men
guess
in Back.
That's good.
bringing out the head.
Very good.
Fucked in 60 seconds.
Pants off.
Is that one just like a compilation selection? Fucked in 60 seconds? Like just...
No, there's a movie called Gone in 60 Seconds.
I know, but like fucked in 60 seconds, I would imagine
yeah.
like
That
it's
makes
a
sense.
compilation film, right? Like
Yeah.
Ooh, End of Gaze.
A Midsummer Night's Cream.
Is it End of Gaze is a horror film, right?
It does sound like a horror film, but not as much as The Matrix.
Gross.
Can't say I love that one.
Much Ado About Fucking.
Okay,
That's good.
That's good.
Man on the Poon.
Man on the Moon. Yo, there's
So
like
good.
chicken feet hanging up over there.
Yeah, it looks
Yeah.
like it. Or maybe bugs or something.
God,
They're
so
birds.
good.
They're
Yeah,
whole ass
birds.
chickens.
Yeah, the birds. Yeah.
Honey, I Shrunk Your Clit. That doesn't sound sexy at all.
No, it doesn't.
Be gone, dark one.
The Midget Bones Diary.
So I see. Kain, the
Oh God.
This one's easy. The Mighty Fucks.
destroys all he touches.
Okay, but who is this?
Better than you know
I don't know,
yourself.
but she could like maybe get a shirt.
Vampires don't
No,
wear shirts.
no.
We know this.
What can you tell me of the device?
I want to watch American Pie.
I like this one, Glazed and Confused.
I would watch Glazed and Confused.
She's got like a just like a strap. Like that can't be very supportive.
It's hot there, Noskov.
You don't understand. Vampire breasts are very firm. They're like rocks.
And very like gravity resistant.
Oh yeah.
No, I see that now.
I'd say that's a butterface right there.
You got some abs going though.
If Nosgoth is ever to be healed,
The
This
Empire
is the same
likes
voice
crack.
actor as Uma.
and you
Bonfire of the Panties.
What?
Know
It's
this.
Bonfire of the Vanities, but it doesn't really work that well.
I've never heard of that movie.
Time beyond time. But now the
Judge
Skellington
Head.
has empowered the machine to
pretty good.
Twat lies beneath.
upon the land.
The whore is not enough. That's a good Bond one.
In the heart of the city itself.
Starshit poopers? What?
Oh, gross.
You will know the
Speaking of Tom, scat people.
Scat people
I
run.
hate that.
Run like the wind.
Okay, this one's
Sleeping with
good.
the enema.
Position Impossible.
Did you already say clitty clitty bang bang?
No, I'm sorry to anyone who wants to follow the plot of this game, but this is much more fun.
You are like no vampire that I have seen.
Who I am,
Boys with the wood.
is of no concern to you. Time presses.
I know what you did up the bummer. That's a stretch.
That's a
I
stretch.
don't
Yeah,
like that.
yeah that's
For
a.
a fistful, she hollers.
Lubrication Man, I think, is supposed to be
Oh, we're
Demolition
gonna-
Man.
I guess.
We're not going to talk about this.
She's giving some feels right now.
Is she on her knees?
No.
Hmm.
Not yet.
You can only use this ability at close range. By drinking my blood, you will be granted the gift of telekinesis. You will
Ooh,
be able to
telekinephews?
manipulate objects at a great distance, and you will be able
There's
to
also itty bitty gangbang.
and enter the device.
It's pretty good.
Star Trek: The Next Penetration.
Bone alone.
So Kirk comes back in that one? Is that what you're saying?
Oh, so good.
Bright lights, big titties.
So he just shot a blast of magic with the Soul
Look at
Reaver,
those
and it made
fucking-
it sound effect like Raziel shooting magic in Soul Reaver 1.
I mean,
Oh.
Soul Reaver 1 came out before this, right?
That dude had some rendered teeth. That was
Yeah.
weird. That was a weird face.
Cooch Almighty.
What have you
It's pretty
seen?
good.
Escape.
Willy Wanker up the chocolate factory.
Get out of here.
Ridiculous.
So they blowing this place up or something?
Looks like it.
Because they're trying to kill Kain?
Hey, Tom,
Yo.
what's your favorite Haley Joel Osment movie?
With the Sixth Sense, isn't it?
No, the other one.
Phantom.
Raiden,
Uh,
don't tell anyone.
What's What else is he in?
Do you remember the movie where you do a good deed and then you tell the person not to pay it back to you, but to
Pay it forward.
spray it forward.
Oh god.
I do not know that movie.
What is going on with these funky mushrooms? Oh, I'm in like the Hilden zone now.
Yeah,
I think.
something's going on here.
Yeah.
You got telekinesis
boy.
now?
Flesh Gordon.
Ew.
Flesh armor.
Tom,
Full L2 select
The human
telekinetic
sexpede.
Tom, what's your favorite
Ass
Charles
to
Dickens
ass?
novel?
Great Expectations.
What do you think it actually is in this?
Great aspect.
Great.
Great expectations.
Gretchen knows it too well.
I saw it on our shelf. You got that on DVD.
I got that on DVD, VHS, and
Video disc.
No.
oh, so good.
As you
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
As you stroke it,
Oh, I meant like the Hilden machine.
Blowfellow. I like the Shakespearean ones.
Yeah, I like A Midsummer Night's Dream.
Blowfellow sounds like a good one.
Did you do Much Ado About Fucking?
Yes.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
good.
12th Inch.
So fucking good. Whenever
Laying
I'm
of the
sad,
Shrew.
I just Google
That guy looks
Oh, Lord.
horror
miserable.
movie titles.
He is not happy to be there.
Alien.
Is he on like spikes or something?
He's having a bad
What's
day.
happening?
He's got
He's got
spikes and
weird
stuff in
legs.
him.
Oh, he has like peg legs. All right, that's. Why does he have peg legs?
Oh,
Is that Malphorus, whatever his name is?
yeah, it's one of his kids.
But he didn't have the Seraphan kids yet.
Time
don't-
travel.
Like, do people still buy porn?
I have
Yes.
no idea. Is it all OnlyFans now?
Well, yeah, I consider that not buying porn. I mean, like, do people go out and buy like movies, porn movies?
I don't know. You live near Worcester, you tell me.
Yay! Have fun playing GTA. Thanks for stopping by, Raiden.
Take
Yeah,
care,
I'm most
Raiden.
glad to have you.
No, I mean like still, like in 2024, do
Do
people
porn
pay
shop
for
still exists? Is
porn
that one
movies?
under the bridge in Somerville still exist?
Yeah, that porn shop's still there.
I guess so.
I'm gonna name you several Star Trek movies. We got Star Trek 2, The Wrath of Cum. Star Trek 3, The Search for Sperm. It would have been better for The Search for Cock because it's the name Search
Yeah.
for Spock, but whatever. And then Star Trek 4, The Voyeur's Home.
Mm.
Oh, the voyeurs. I'm a bit of a voyeur, I think. I'm very nosy.
Black Cock Down. I like the simple ones. I like the simple ones.
Yeah,
Shave-
yeah,
shaving
me too.
Ryan's privates.
Yeah, that one's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
I watched a documentary about the making of that movie. It was just like a news story about porn parodies. They had like a clip from the porno. Not the sex farts, but like the Tom Hanks character talking about, if I have to shave Ryan's privates to go home, you boys will too. It's so cheesy.
A porn movie? Cheesy? No.
I mean,
I don't believe it.
I don't think you can ever really beat lemon stealing whores.
That's so good.
I don't know what movie that's playing off of.
It's not a parody, it's just a very funny porno.
Have you never seen lemon stealing whores?
No.
Well, we're gonna have to show you that. After.
Have you ever
Just still
seen
got
the
lemon
girl
tree.
having a foursome with pterodactyls?
I have seen
Yeah,
that.
I've
Yes.
seen that.
I
Thomas
still
had
think
never seen that, and I introduced him to it. You're welcome.
you were made for each other.
Pterodactyl porn is one of the greatest videos
It brings
ever
her
made.
so much joy. You have no idea how much she loves that video.
Like, it is not even for like, obviously I don't watch it to get off. I watch it because it is one of the greatest films ever made on planet Earth. And I wonder where that woman is now, and I wish her well, and I hope that mentally she is okay.
All right, Carell, you want to call here? This is a new chapter.
Oh yeah, dude. Hang on. Let's get the intro to the chapter, and then we'll We just met like the ancient thingy. I thought it was Kane's kid, but maybe it's not.
No,
There's
he
time
hasn't-
travel involved.
He hasn't gotten to that point yet.
Wait, Kain has
No,
a kid?
that thing gets sent through time.
He has like kids in quotation where he just like vampirizes
His
some
vampire
people.
Oh,
lieutenant.
he like births vampire
Yeah,
babies.
yeah.
Like Raziel.
Like Raziel. Raziel's his firstborn, right?
Gotcha.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna wrap it here though, because I don't have the strength to do a whole other chapter tonight.
It's cool
So is
scenery
Kain
here
a-
though.
Is Kain a
Yeah.
daddy or a zaddy?
I think he's just a daddy, but I could be mistaken.
I don't know. He's got the silver hair.
Yeah, but he's a vampire. You know what I mean? Like,
What age is he permanently stuck at? Is the question.
Monster. He's permanently stuck at monster.
yeah, because he evolves. He doesn't like.
No worries, Raiden. Have a good night. Thanks for coming by.
Yep. Thanks for being lazy and not leaving us.
Vampires in Nosgoth, they don't age, but they like pupate. You know what I mean? Like they go through.
Don't ever say that word
changes.
again.
They don't like evolve, but they adapt. You know, So
Metamorphosize.
they
they metamorphosize.
metamorphosize with time.
Gretchen, do you think Tom's a lucky man because you know the greatest movie ever? The Wadfather?
All right, we're ending the stream. Tom, get us off the fucking air.
I walked away from the microphone at the worst possible time.
All right, everybody. See you next
That's
time.
so good.
Take
Have
care.
a good night, everybody.
Thanks for coming.
Right.